All right. Hello, everyone. It is your GM, Rachel, obviously. So this is our recording of the latest session of Fantasy Age. I want to do this for entertainment purposes for ourselves, but to also create better accuracy when I'm writing out the session summaries. If you want, I can create a recording of me going over what you guys have done so far in the campaign up to this point, for those of you who prefer listening over reading. So I'll just do a quick recap of what's going on in this particular session as we do start recording partway into the game, so you have something to lead up to this point, because it just drops us right in there. I do also want to recommend that maybe you listen with earbuds or headphones, just because there's like static in the background and it's easier with headphones than just listening out loud over your phone or something. So here we go. Yue, Nova, Millie, Ariza, and Thranduil finally complete the task that Yue and Nova were originally hired to do. Find a magical artifact in the tomb of Elidrin, a man whose history is controversial, as his followers created a cult around him as prophecies drove him mad. In this tomb, you all encountered various visions, and Ariza personally was able to talk to the suspected leader of the Guiding Star, a woman with bandages wrapped around her eyes. You all venture back to the city of Clane with the artifact in hand, a blue book. Upon arriving, you found the tower different than normal and quickly realized that while you were gone, the Darkblade found a way into the tower, killing Julog Ten, your employer, and recently, a friend. You realize that this book you found warned you of his death seconds before finding his body with the words, "Look up." Investigating the book further, you also discover that it has strange writings, a language you can't quite read, and the author telling of visions where the individuals described sound similar to members of your party. Moving through the tower, you encounter more Darkblade members and find Kermit, Julog's apprentice, desperately keeping Excelia alive as she has been severely injured with a Death Arcana spell. You encounter a room of mirrors that connect to different individuals, including a wizard named Belden that promises to send reinforcements. Journeying on, you meet a number of Jinn, Nored, who specializes in Death Arcana and is a little bit of a drama queen. Abby, a kind-hearted soul who doesn't speak but specializes in healing arcana. And Zovam is straight up a monk that likes to use lightning, while Ratchik is a suit of armor that creates fabricals and is a master of power arcana. And then, of course, there's Avalan, a crazed fate and divination woman who likes to tell you all the ways that she sees you dying. You all spoke with Julog's body and allowed Kermit and his former master to say goodbye before venturing onto the next floor. Here, you encounter a room with a table in the middle with walls surrounded by bookcases. Yue opens a bookcase, and suddenly, you all find yourselves recently in a battle, a dead dark blade at your feet. The bookcase Yue opened leads to a bedroom. You all look at the rest of the bookcases, except for one, able to find a staircase to the next floor. You all realize that the table in the center of this room, which shows a map of Valerian, draws its images from the books in the surrounding shelves. Karen and Lexi had the idea to put the magical book you found into the bookshelves, and you all witness the craziest and heartbreaking vision that shows a terrible future, but also a chance to stop it. Starting this session, you all deal with the aftermath of seeing that vision. Yue investigates the last unchecked bookshelf, revealing a small room with a portal to another room. Yue also spots a Darkblade woman through the portal, searching an empty bookshelf in the room.
Yes.
I'm sneaking.
Yes, you are sneaking.
Sneaking.
Also, I forgot to mention that there is an inscription on this wall.
Can I read it?
What languages do you speak?
Common, peaceful.
Nope.
Okay. I'm still gonna...
You're gonna jump through the portal?
So,
They're checking the other bookcases that you hadn't seen yet.
Ariza and Nova are looking at a book.
Technically, would there have been one
Yue
or is
is
that just kind of
about
how
to
you drew it?
jump
No,
through
there
a
is one
portal
more.
to
She
kill a
investigated
dude.
it, and that's how she found another
And
Oh, that was
Wait,
that last
what?
bookshelf.
Randall
Yes,
is
that was the
having a
last
mental
one.
Okay.
breakdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was just...
Kermit
Yeah.
just chilling like a villain. And I think that's everyone. So the DM would like to know what the Millie is doing.
The Millie will, I guess, check for anything interesting in the room, and I will inspire myself for perception.
Okay, yeah.
That's I got 2 1s and a 2, so I don't think it's even worth
You
it.
look around the room, you're like, and you
I
actually
can add
don't
it
even
up
notice
if
that
you want.
Yue's like in this other room with a massive portal like slowly sneaking towards it. Like this goes past your vision. So Yue, what are you doing?
I'm gonna step through.
The portal? Okay, yeah, you step through the portal.
It was nice knowing you.
And you are in like even a smaller square room that is also like filled with that's also made out of cobblestone. There is there is a bookshelf, which is what this Darkblade woman is currently searching, and also on the other side of the wall there is like there's like broken down armor. It's like intact, but it's just like slumped against the wall, kind of like rusted and not doing well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak up, kind of twirl my daggers a little bit. I'm gonna shank one in her head and one in her side.
Yeah.
I was like hitting the wall, but like
Yeah, pretty much.
Roll 2 attacks. With all, you know what? I know advantage isn't a thing in this game, but yeah, you get advantage on them because
Well, that one sucked.
freaking.
I got 15 for the first,
Yeah, that hits.
and the second one. Do I get advantage on this one too?
No.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15
Hits,
again.
man. Yeah, roll your damage.
21.
Gonna have some nuts. Yeah.
Okay,
Some nuts.
2, 3, 4 damage on the first one. And
What is
3,
Tara
4,
rolling
5
for?
Damage.
Damage. She's shanking a dark blade that was in
Yeah.
a portal.
Alright.
Oh.
Yeah, you.
She's stabbing it in the neck and the side.
Yeah, you.
Oh, no.
Like definitely, you don't stab into her head.
Yeah.
But it definitely like grazes off of her
Yeah.
skull, and the other one like you get her deep in the thigh or in the stomach, and she just totally caught off by surprise, and she turns around, and she pulls out a dagger as well, and she goes, "You idiot! We're trapped in here."
Alright. Oh no! I think I care. I just want to kill this. I want to kill this chick, bro.
Murder!
She's not. She's
Is
not.
that your line back?
She's not doing anything. Like she kind of spent her turn trying to convince you to like stop fighting.
Ooh.
You know, type of thing.
You kidding me? Heck no.
You're going to stab her again?
Yeah, I'm gonna slice her.
Alright.
Power off.
Why does it keep doing that?
Dice her, I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm gonna kill her, man. You
Alright.
kidding me? I'd rather be trapped in here forever than have to
forgot
work together.
Have something. I'm so disappointed.
Who cares about friendship?
You ain't gonna die,
we-
boys.
we
My
all
new
have
character's
plans.
gonna come in. Do I roll to attack?
Seen this? Okay, no. You
Holy crap. 8 damage. And the second attack, I have 5 stun points, so I'm going to do
Okay,
that cool one.
that was erased.
Lethal blow. I'm gonna do lethal blow, and then I'm also gonna use
Interesting.
my
Where would that be erased from?
pinpoint attack.
Uh-huh.
What's it
So
do
I get extra
There was writing
2d6
here?
Oh.
and then an extra 1
And the
for
strength
pinpoint
damage?
attack.
Nope, in like common, and then parts were scribbled out.
She's dead.
Yeah, bro.
She's dead.
What was
Killed
it?
her.
The words.
Yeah. So with that, like you just
I wrote it down,
you
but
kill
it's
her,
easier. So it's like
and she just kind of like spits in your
Hilarion.
face, laughs a little bit,
Hilarion.
and says, "At least I know you'll die here too."
or no, sorry,
And she falls to the
not
ground.
Valerian.
Fun with that lady.
These guys. Azarian. Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna look
I
around.
forgot what they were called.
All right.
Check out the bookshelf she was looking at.
The bookshelf. Do.
Okay. Anything else changed?
There. You need to make perception, search, and check because it just appears empty.
Okay. 14.
14. Yeah, you find like a little carving that was hidden, and it says, "You have sealed your fate, seeking magic that is lost to time. Now you will remain here, lost to time as well."
Cool. Are there any books?
So what was that?
But she was searching the bookshelf.
Yeah, she's trying to see if she can find anything.
Oh. Alright, there's nothing in the room?
Well, you turn around and realize the portal's not there.
The
Obviously.
girl's
Yeah.
killed now, officially?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
she
killed
did.
her. Sliced her and diced her.
So
Right, I'm gonna go look at the armor.
Okay. Do you go right up to it?
I'm not gonna touch it,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll walk up to it.
Okay.
Take a look-see. Ooh, damage. Damage! Do I get insta-killed?
17 to hit.
17?
Yep.
Oh, alright, yep.
okay.
You take 10 points of damage. Yeah, so
Yue was looking at a bookcase that said something about forbidding magic and that you're trapped here. And then she
Yeah.
turned around and then she got stabbed by
she
something?
went over to the broken suit of armor that was sort of in the corner, and upon approaching it, it opened up. Chain shoots out, sticks into Yue, and pulls her in. And Yue, it closes around you, and you feel the most intense pain in your life. You can't move.
Manners.
You are trapped in this, and like it's just a torture machine, and it closes around you, and everyone else can hear screaming because it is so intense that you start screaming in pain.
Oh no, I don't like this at all.
Can I tell where the screaming is coming from?
Yeah, you see an open bookshelf, and you see a portal, and you just see like this suit of armor stand, and just screaming is coming from it. And you also see a dark blade on the ground as well, like with the at this point well-known.
Do I know that it's Yue screaming?
Probably, given like just looking around the room and seeing that Yue's not there, and you see Kermit look and goes, like he's just like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Lexi knows what this is.
Shoot, where's my spell list?
Oh no.
Ouchie, ouch. Can I
I'm
try breaking
gonna wait.
No.
We're breaking free! Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, do I
Let's
take
see.
damage over there?
What's happening?
You're immune to starvation, suffocation, aging, disease, and poison. But you're trapped here for life.
For life?
Pretty much.
Actually?
I mean,
Oh,
Unless someone breaks me out, right?
yeah,
Oh.
but you are not in control.
I'm gonna run downstairs and get Ratchik. That's the power arcana dude, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, I'm gonna kill someone.
Yeah, you.
I'm gonna be like, we have a situation upstairs.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on. Please come with me. and then just run back upstairs.
Force.
Yeah, okay, Ratchet comes, like, stomping up with you and freaking... Oh, what's her face? Avalan is, like, screeching at you, telling you how you're gonna die and all that stuff, you know? And then...
Yeah, well, she can go suck a lemon.
Yeah. So, you guys go upstairs, and I don't know what you're doing.
I guess the moment I hear the screaming, obviously I'm gonna drop the book and then like
Yeah.
What the heck?
figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, Ratchet comes up with you, Thranduil, and he sees, like, the open bookcase. He goes, oh, okay. And he, like, also notices the inscription in that first room that, like, Yue knows but couldn't read. And he's, like, reading this, and then he kind of looks into the room. Does he actually know what this is? Yeah. And he goes, that's not good.
Like disease.
Ratchet
poison?
identifies this as an Iron Maiden.
I knew it! I was literally about to say.
Yeah.
I just got spikes in me, like.
And he gives you the rundown. This is any who venture too close to the Iron Maiden are grasped by hook chains that shoot out from inside the device. These chains latch onto the victim's flesh and pulls them into the device. Once the victim is drawn inside, the Iron Maiden slams shut, piercing his victim with sharp spikes that line its insides. However, this terrible fate is only the start of the victim's suffering. Once it has trapped the victim, the Iron Maiden shifts, melding enchanted iron with flesh in a painful process that places the victim in a constant state of agony.
Special enchantments on the maiden keep the target alive, though they no longer have any control of their body. Instead, their form, now clad in bloody iron, is controlled by the Iron Maiden.
Oh man. That's a big oof.
That is not dark at all.
Yeah.
She did.
Good luck.
Oh!
I'm just gonna yell at Ratchik, do something.
He goes, you're gonna have to kill it.
We're trying.
Like, break the armor.
I don't know.
That's kind of, and he's like, I
Hey,
can't fight, I don't,
Bring the Death Arcana, dude.
yeah, you just
I'm gonna go. Ebby is the health arcana or like the healing arcana chick. Ebby.
you wanna grab Abby?
Well, if we have to kill this suit of armor, then we need someone who
Why am
can
I
bring
talking
back
to you?
our.
We're gonna need Nora.
All I wanted to do was kill it.
Hold up. What did you say, Jordan?
Well, if you told me we have to kill it, then I'm gonna run downstairs, give Ebby a quick rundown, come back upstairs to begin the dismantling of this Iron Maiden.
Okay.
So that, but then that way Ebby can heal Yue as soon as the Iron Maiden is.
I'll attack the Iron Maiden.
So you jump through the portal?
Oof.
Is anyone else playing with me?
Well, I'm downstairs right now.
Thranduil just jumps through this portal. And
Okay, I will inspire myself for dexterity, so I would jump out of initiative first of all. Yeah, I'll go through the portal.
alright, Thranduil and Millie have jumped through this portal.
Oh gosh. Well, it's okay.
After I get Ebby.
Just stay in
Yeah.
the distance.
And I feel like
Yeah, okay.
I feel like with Abby, because you need to, in her speaking back to you, you need Nord, so Nord probably joined in
Heck
on
yeah.
this too.
Yeah.
And he just
Yeah.
sees this, he goes,
Do we have to roll initiative?
like Nord's like, I can't leave you guys for like 2 seconds, can I? Like what is this?
Just want to kill the Dark Blade.
Just wanted to
Alright,
shake over the heart.
everyone roll initiative. Let's just do
Me
this.
too?
Oh.
Yeah.
So I got 21
Okay.
for initiative.
Whoa!
So that Iron Man be going first.
I thought my initiative was good. Gosh.
What?
Is that the bad guy?
No, that was Ratchet.
Yeah, I guess I should probably set up the scene, eh?
Yeah.
Is the map coming out?
Abby was.
Map time!
Oh, that's
You gotta.
I'm the map. 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 I cast Draw Upon Death and kill Millie.
Do you want this?
What? Oh, heck yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Are we around here?
Here's the first room that you guys find, which is sort
Right,
of
right,
like
right.
this.
Do you want to know my initiative?
Hold on.
Or
And there is the portal.
Your initiative doesn't matter, Bard.
yeah.
There is this room, which is like
So this is where she stopped.
yeah, and then the bookshelf is like right there,
This is
and
gonna
the
stay
dead dark
there.
blade is like right there.
Heck yeah, he is! Dude, I wasted that Dark Blade. It's got like an arm over there. And like a leg over there.
Jeez. So she's living little X's.
Yue, you're so loving.
Okay. Initiative. Kara, what'd you get? Or yes,
21.
anyway.
21.
21.
Alright. Ariza.
Power
I got
on.
like 8. Yeah.
Power on.
Oh,
hi.
what'd you get?
Bluetooth pairing.
Good question. 13.
Bluetooth connected.
13.
13.
Thranduil, what'd you get?
17.
And Millie?
22.
Holy crap, child!
Dang, she's going
That's,
before
what's
Iron
her
Maiden, man.
It's for
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
That's deep.
the book of
because I'm a
secrets.
juicy wizard.
Yes. How long did this take?
I will cast Disorient.
Yes.
Things are disappearing.
I have to make a sugar.
I succeeded in, so if you want to make that saving throw of 15 for willpower, self-discipline.
Yeah. Kara, what's your willpower?
My willpower?
Yeah.
Willpower! 1.
11. What kind of save is it?
Self-discipline.
Willpower, self-discipline.
Ooh, I got that. So that's another 2.
It still fails.
It fails?
Yeah, it fails.
Are you dying right now?
I'm both like happy that
Are you
sad.
dying right now? What's going on?
I'm in perpetual pain,
Okay,
Yeah.
we can fix that.
but
Here, what's your health?
I'm alive. Me?
Yeah, what's your health? Like your
Like
max
my
health.
max?
Yeah.
It's 50. Yeah.
What the heck?
Alright.
Oh, actually,
big
mine's a little lower. Never
chungus.
mind. I thought that
At
was
level
crazy.
4.
Oh, shock.
Yeah, my health is 55,
Oh my
my
God.
dude, so.
Iron Maiden
Shut up, I
pops
have
open
41.
and I'm like a new person.
I'm really fine. My mom's cold steel.
Gosh darn it, I did
Oh
this.
dear. You've got the jump start.
I hate running backwards
Jump
from
start.
tonight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she got the. You got the.
But you
thing
also
where-
have Ebby on standby here as well.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Remember that?
The
fabrical
defibrillator
we made?
fabrical.
Oh.
Where it's like if someone like goes down
That's
and
right,
dies, you
we
can
made
just
that.
like, and then they're
Oh,
instant
that's
brought
fine.
back.
Just let her die off then. That's good.
Wow. Alright, so what does this code do?
Target gets -2 to all tests and moves and half speed. Can make new willpower save at the start of each of their turns. Lasts till the end of the encounter.
So you have half speed now?
Me?
Is that it?
Half speed.
And she has. Wait, no. The
minus
thing is,
what? Small
the thing is, it
attacks?
says target, so I'm assuming it's not AOE. I was doing it to the Iron Maiden,
Iron
not
Maiden
UA
and
as
UA
well.
right now are melded into one.
Oh,
One in the
sorry.
That's why I brought Ebby into this, because I knew that UA was gonna have to die in this.
And you guys
for
can
us
see that
to
Ebby is
break the
basically
contraption.
disturbed and like really like internally like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Like,
Oh,
like
no.
just you all can hear UA screaming in pain.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it's pure agony.
Hey, it's not
Oh.
like high pitched screaming. It's like, oh,
It's manly screaming.
yeah, it's manly screaming.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds cool.
She's just perpetually Wilhelm screaming.
Okay. Anything you want to do as your minor action, Millie?
Do a little ditty.
Okay.
You
I
can't
like-
do fire
I like
people.
opera singers where they like with glass.
I already used my.
Oh.
Just do it with iron instead.
I can't do anything for my minor action, so I guess I'm done.
She can't do anything.
You can use your magical
I
weapon.
can't action. I will attack
Okay, roll.
16.
Yeah, that hits.
3 def.
Probably like dark
Small-
green body, just like
It looks like it's
nasty.
being fueled by.
How much damage?
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
3.
So I'm
How are you
gonna.
getting fused to it?
It's a magic thing. It does.
Okay.
You want me to?
I don't know if it's.
I don't know.
too
It might. I might
complicated.
mess up with the.
Yeah.
hearing.
Okay. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, you like just do a little ditty on your like what do you got, fiddle?
Yeah.
And
Dear
the
God.
magic just doesn't pierce the armor of this
Oh.
thing. It looks like it wasn't strong enough.
Oh.
Oh.
All right,
I was
and
like,
now
oh, man,
it
it's only
is
melee
the Iron
attack.
Maiden's turn. It's going to go and attack Millie. So
Die.
roll.
Roll a hit.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, plus 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You would have
9?
Yeah.
Alright, does 9 hit Millie?
No way.
No.
Yeah. So you see this massive fist just come down for you. And at the last minute, you like dodge to the side and it creates a crater where you last were.
That's not good.
I don't like it.
And that is its turn. This can't do
Leave
anything
me
else.
alone.
Thranduil, it's your turn. You jump through this thing. That's Thranduil.
I'm going to cast displacement.
Oh, shoot.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oh,
I think it said
yeah.
we do like a.
Double 6, yeah. My target number was 10. So I get that armor, that defense boost. And then I'm going to just arcane blast the Iron Maiden. 11, 13. Ooh, 16?
Yeah.
That is 7 points of damage.
Take that.
Yeah.
So like 1.
Yeah, most of it like was like protected by the armor. But you see a little bit like get in through like a little crevice or something. So that is your turn. It is now Nord's turn.
Yeah, Nora, come on.
Yes! Nord is my spirit. Nord is Thradrill's spirit animal, honestly.
It's a dead. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Sonora just like leaps through the portal.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
right.
yes, he's
Yeah.
okay.
And he comes
Yes,
up,
Nora.
and you can see him like just conjuring something.
Yeah,
and
man.
he just blasts you with Death Curse. And
Yes!
took a ton of damage. Yeah, just like you
As
were like, the whole
Thradrill
arm
just
is gone.
swoons.
I think like a finger was blown off.
It's okay, his big chungus fingers. My fingers are like way up here.
Yeah, you're good. And
You see my fingers sticking out?
and then like it's just you feel like so sick, like when you entered like Nord's room, like that deep sick feeling. It's just embedded in you, just all over, and it's just like you feel your heart pounding, and just like it sucks. And
How much damage did my boy do?
he did a good like what was that? 10. He did like almost 20 points of damage.
Yeah, especially with
you're
Nord
nice.
in on this.
Alright, do I have to be over here to attack?
You don't know?
Okay, we're gonna try it.
Okay.
I don't want to hit anybody else.
You got arcane blast, you can pew pew.
Yeah, but what if it hits somebody else?
It's a big
Arcane
chungus thing.
blast.
Okay,
Well, I mean, if you're
I'll try it.
Eldritch
Good, man.
Okay,
blast.
arcane blast. Try it. Okay. Woo! 18.
Whoa.
Okay, make an intelligence check.
Oh no. 11.
So you do your arcane blast and it just stops at the portal.
Yeah, you have to go through.
Yeah. Can I go through?
You never made me do an
Is that an
arcane
action?
check.
That's because
No, this is an arcane blast.
Because you already went through
I want to
the
go end up
portal.
over here.
Okay,
We're gonna surround it.
alright. Anything else, Amanda?
Oh, blast again. 10.
Yeah, this is gonna be
On
a
the
plus-
attack.
Yeah, and this is also
7,
like
10.
+2.
12, 13. 16.
Yeah, that hits. Oh, you have to do 10 points as well,
Oh, okay.
if that matters.
Yeah, it does. What can I do with that?
Combat.
Lightning attack
Okay,
against the same enemy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
alright.
But for damage, 4.
Yeah, that doesn't break through the armor.
Okay,
Gee whiz.
and 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
That hits.
Okay.
Yeah, again, doesn't go for the armor.
Stupid game.
I'm sorry, Nova. So what happened is that Nova tried blasting like an arcane blast to the portal, just kind of like your wizard game, just summons like a freaking little fireball and just chucks it and just stops at the portal. And Nova's like, dang it. So she jumps through and just like summons 2 more of these like energy like balls of magic and just chucks them and doesn't penetrate the armor at all. And she just kind of stands there.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's your turn. Ariza! What do you want to do?
Okay,
So I'll stand kind of like, I'll go up by the portal,
Yep.
not into it, just enough that I can like see into it, see you guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for a, a shock blast.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
That's enough.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh.
Okay. Ken?
Arcane
no. No. Yeah,
I
10.
can't read that, my dude.
Plus.
Yeah,
You have to back it up for the camera. That's true.
Yeah.
yeah. So you cast a spell in, and again, it stops at the portal.
Dang it. I really don't want to go through them. Shoot. I can't.
What? Sorry, quick clarification. Once we're in the room, we can no longer see a portal,
You do
correct?
not see a portal out. Yeah.
Dang. Well, I guess we're stuck here with the Iron Maiden forever. Let's let us die in peace.
Oh yeah, baby. Time to roll a new character.
This is on my bucket list.
Oh yeah, my favorite. I'm never following you ever again, my dude. It always
Hey.
seems to lead to death.
Just saved ourselves.
Well, I'm a deathy magic user. Of course it leads to death.
Can I shout at them?
My will
Yeah.
to live.
What do I want to say? I don't know. I guess I'll just shout at everybody that I'm trying to figure out a way to get you guys out. I mean, as a way so that,
Yeah.
kind of to let them know that I'm still out there.
Yeah, and you guys hear this as well.
Throw
Okay.
a rope in.
Okay.
We do hear it.
You can hear it, so that's... Ropes are magical.
Ropes are magic.
Yeah.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, I forgot Kermit was a thing, so I'm gonna
Oh, hey.
quickly have his turn added in.
We should Kermit be.
No, we cannot let Kermit fight. He's too precious.
Yeah, that works. Okay.
Can you imagine if Kermit's just like the tallest out of all
That would be
of us?
really funny.
He's gonna be one of those kids that just like
Yeah,
shouts
yeah,
up
yeah.
nothing.
But he still acts like that innocent child. It'd be great.
Yeah, alright, so Kermit touches Ratchet and spells cast. You don't know what it is. And he's gonna look to the portal and then look to Riza and just kind of sidle up around, like to the other side, and he's gonna try
he's a
chucking
wizard.
an arcane blast in there as well.
Perfect.
He's
Yeah,
a
he's
wizard.
a
So
wizard.
make an intelligence.
You're the wizard, Kermit.
Okay, so Kermit, he
Is that what
like,
happened?
conjures an arcane blast himself and just sort of like Hadoukens it.
Nice.
And it goes, it actually goes through the portal and it hits the Iron Maiden,
Whoa.
but it's not strong enough to penetrate the armor.
Oh. Wow.
Oh,
And he looks to Riza sort of
this
like,
thing honestly has an armor class of like 10.
And
This is
then
ridiculous.
and that's Kermit's turn. Okay,
Who's go?
it is now Ratchet's turn.
Ratchet!
Ratchet is just gonna, his freaking
Ratchet,
metal bod
Ratchet,
is just gonna plow
Ratchet.
through,
Yeah.
jump in here.
Flip over him?
No.
Okay, well that would be cool then.
Does some like.
Yeah, it's getting very crowded there.
I love how we convinced the Jinn to just totally be on our side. Like,
Heck yeah. We're all stuck in this tower together.
Okay. I don't know how this is.
Drop kick. Make him drop kick. The ultimate power move is drop kicking someone. Especially if there's a cliff.
Ratchet just sort of like slams his hands on the ground and just an arcane circle just rises up. And what?
What does that do?
It kills me!
Oh, I did?
And for a moment, the Iron Maiden just kind of stops. Make a...
What the heck is this? We're breaking free!
Dude, he cast anti-magic circle, dude.
oh, shoot!
Yeah, it's gonna kill Kara, my
Make a
dude.
strength might check.
Oh, please.
Oh! Oh no, I'm so sorry.
13.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
On the other side, try as you might, you like get a hand out and you guys were like, and just kind of get stuck there.
My hand?
Your hand gets out, but you can't get yourself out.
Dang it!
That's the end of Ratchet's turn.
What?
It's your turn.
Oh, shoot. So there's an anti-magic field, right?
Yeah.
so I can't inspire her at all. I will step into the field and take my short sword and try to hack away a piece
At the armor?
of the armor to get her out.
Chop my hand off.
Alright. Make an attack roll.
14.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh shoot, okay. 1d6 plus 2, baby. Oh! I rolled a 6, so that's 8 damage.
Yep. I think
Kill
it
him.
is-
Kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
So
Kill him dead.
I can't freaking remember this right
Kill it dead.
Kill him dead.
now. Yeah, you make a tiny little like paper cut mark
Oh.
in the armor. You're making
We're
headway.
all gonna die here.
You're getting there.
Oh, yeah.
Anything
Okay.
else you want to do?
Okay.
I think that's all you can do. Alright. It's the Iron Maiden's turn.
Oh, great.
It is going to, again, I guess, attack Millie because it's like right in front of her.
Does 11 hit?
11, yes.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah. Once again, it like slams down and deepens the crater a little bit, and you're like, I'm gonna die. And that's all it does. Thranduil, your turn.
Well, I'm just gonna go in there and just with my quarterstaff, just go ham on this thing. 16 again to hit,
Yep.
and then 7 points of damage.
Well,
Hey,
3 plus 4.
every point counts.
Heck
So you widen that
Not really.
to like a small crack. Is that your turn?
This is, and because I can't do anything with my minor action.
Alright, that's your turn then. Norid, he is gonna grab onto you and try to pull her out of there.
Me?
Yeah.
oh snap.
Yeah, he does it. He actually pulls you out. You like,
What? Pull me out?
MVP! MVP!
yeah, you need to get a 15 and he got that right on the
That's
roll.
crazy!
Yeah. So he pulls out Yue, and Yue, you're unconscious. You're at 0 hit points right now.
Okay.
And that's when Eddie flies in and just starts pumping her with spells.
God.
It's going to take
You heal 6, Yue. Yeah.
I'm at 6 hit points now.
Yeah. So you.
Shucks.
Yeah,
Oh,
you are
gosh.
prone. Where's Ebby? Ebby's like there. And yeah, right now Ratchik is still like holding on to the spell, keeping the Iron Maiden in like an anti-magic
Oh, I see.
lock. Ariza, it's just you and Kermit out there.
Fine.
Good luck,
Okay.
Get a rope.
My...
Get her over.
Get a rope.
Okay. Like yeah, like so if can things cross?
Well, Kermit just kind of sticks his hand in the portal, and you guys see a hand come through. Just from nothing. He's like,
Can I stand
Grab
up?
on.
Is combat like over?
yeah, combat's over right now. It's not
Okay,
pause.
I'm gonna stand up. What the heck? That's
So he's just, yeah. You just see a hand floating.
yeah, alright. I'll walk over and grab his hand.
Yeah, and you're able to get through really easy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah!
So one by one, you guys are able to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yes.
Ratchik ends
Oh
the
my
spell,
gosh. Just starts throwing all of us.
and it just stays there,
Oh, okay.
motionless.
Perpetually staring
Yeah.
after.
But it's
So,
lost.
yeah, Millie, you look to the side and you see the like writing on the wall that Yue couldn't read because it is written in halfling.
Oh!
Oh,
And
baby.
it says that halflings have been able to uncover or create most lost arcanas, and that's pretty much it. So the rest of the room is yours now, I guess. If you want to do anything.
Is there anything else that we haven't explored in the
At this
big
point,
book?
Abby has pumped you back up to full.
Yeah, I
By the way.
assume so.
Like, she's just like constantly
Also,
like,
I just want to
triage
say,
going.
like, the instant I got out and got up, I just like kept walking around like nothing happened.
Alright.
Like, I mean, I ran up and like grabbed Kermit's hand, but then after that, I'm just like walking around the room, like looking for stuff.
Is there like any? Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna ask if we left the bookshelf room.
Yeah.
Are we in like?
Are you in the main circle
table?
room? I'm assuming that. I'm not going to draw it out again because you guys have
fantasy Google Earth.
Yeah, you guys have explored everything. That you've checked out each of the bookshelves at this point. So, and you have found the way to the next floor.
Yeah. Before we go though, can I go the lightning arcana dude? Was it the lightning dude or the power?
What's his
To
name?
get your lightning.
Yeah.
Zovam?
So bad.
Because he said come see me again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna go to him.
I remember.
Yeah. And like pretty much at this point, all the Dijin dip out as well. They go back to their respective rooms. Ebby
Thanks, guys.
Ebby goes back, and even while going down, you can see that Excelia's starting to come to a little bit. She's kind of in and out, so yeah, she's improving. So yeah, you go see Zovam, and he goes, "Oh hey, what's up?"
Said to come see you.
He goes, "Right." And he takes a bow off the shelf.
Hot.
And he gives it to you, and this
Happy
is
birthday.
Okay. Before we go on, oh man,
Oh no.
This-
What you gonna do?
so wow, we are in way too deep to be continuing to go into this blindly.
I'm gonna
We
keep
need
going.
to discuss. We need to discuss stuff.
What's up?
What's up? So going through the letters.
The outside. That's what's up.
Okay, yeah. Who is Carlisle?
Where's
We
Carlisle?
found one of those notes.
Carlisle is a plant you guys found in the main.
Oh yeah.
Because Elisa wouldn't know that because remember, because like she wasn't with you guys.
I miss Carlisle.
I was kind of just like
One of our old
What's the
teammates.
word?
Carlisle is
Yeah.
a plant.
Yeah, one of my old teammates.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Yeah, and Kermit chimes in and goes, "Yeah, Carlisle's fine."
okay.
What if Carlisle actually did? They just keep replacing. Every time we see it, it's gonna be
Okay.
a cactus. And we're like,
You've changed.
he's evolved.
Do we want to talk about these visions, though?
Yes.
I feel that if we want to investigate these flashes, the one that flash near Syndamore will be the easiest one to explore, whereas the city of Trundle is very, very difficult to access without the appropriate references, and the travel through Beska will take us several months. Rach,
Yes.
would I have the necessary evidence / paperwork to get me into the city of Trundle?
That would pretty much be like your signet ring, but
Yep.
But yeah. So technically I would, but
yeah, that's gonna create complications that you don't
Told
want to deal
people you
with.
were.
that would get messy real fast. Yeah, Thranduil is during this breather, Thranduil is just like rubbing his upper arm and just like blankly staring.
Yep. Fair enough. You make a touch
What is that?
check for me.
Me?
Yep.
Can I?
Touching.
Wait, make a what now?
Touching.
What is that? What is that?
Are you still disorientated?
Nice. How are you rolling
What the
so
heck?
good?
Oh, I don't have
You
it.
feel a little thump in that necklace that you got from Julog's thing. That belongs to you.
This is something you can share with the class.
You feel something go off in the necklace! What do you do?
I'm gonna kind of turn away from the group and look at it.
Thank goodness.
Dang.
Oh my god. Would I know if it goes both ways?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah. So, the past, like, 6 or more seconds.
I'm gonna write a letter.
Okay. Like you're like, okay, we gotta open up and say things to each other. At first, what she does is turn away.
Secret.
Now we're doing sharing time.
Sharing is caring. Is Thranduil still rubbing his arm? I don't know.
Oh yeah, and I'm like looking off it like with a blank stare, with a very like a look of confusion, frustration, and determination. Like just like a like
Are you okay?
kind of irked in the corner.
Like, are you injured? Do you require medical attention? I mean, you're just standing there, looking off in the distance, rubbing your arm. I mean, that doesn't seem healthy.
Thank you
Good.
though.
Okay.
I'm just confused and lost.
Pat him on the shoulder. I don't know what to do.
Fair enough. Well, what do you guys want to do?
I really wanted to discuss this stuff, but I mean,
If
we don't want to, fine. Let's just.
What are you just trying to
continue on.
discuss?
Like, okay, I would like to know. I mean, I have so many questions.
I don't have
Because
any
okay, I
answers.
wasn't with you guys in the beginning. There's, I mean,
Power on.
Oh my goodness.
Bluetooth
Would a
pairing.
hug suffice?
I was visited
Bluetooth
by
connected.
Ideen in a vision. That's,
Okay.
I mean,
That's pretty crazy.
that's definitely crazy.
Highlight of
this,
the year?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess so.
Yes.
I can explain part. I can explain part of the vision.
Okay.
Oh, what can you explain?
At the end of the vision, when we looked to our left and the floating cities were falling,
Right.
and we looked to our right, Eileen Thee were turning into trees.
Right.
I guess I haven't been entirely honest with you. I'm gonna pull back my hood, and so you can see like my circlet and
You've been wearing a circlet
like
this
my
whole time.
my beautiful hair. My name is Thranduil Incano Arnis Ichne Saval Falinar. I am the grandson of Narinth, Queen of the Elves.
That explains a lot. I'm like,
What? Did you know this? Yeah, I thought we knew this.
And-
That he was a prince?
You found out that he was like the Alinthi prince, but he didn't tell you guys.
Okay, we're gonna pretend to gasp and then just laugh.
Well,
I'm just gonna pretend to gasp.
I'm just.
Yeah, you guys are just like,
surprised.
woo!
Yeah, just completely emotionless.
Just like whatever. Okay. Yeah, I mean like that. Okay, confirms several things.
I am on a mission as I have discovered the Eileen are under a soul curse. I don't know what kind, I don't know anything about it. I don't even know if it is a soul curse. I have strong evidence to support that theory. But when I died in that circle that you guys so lovingly threw me in, when I came back, the mark of the curse was gone.
And it was on the part of your arm that you were rubbing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it seems that through my connection with the forbidden magics to the Eileen-Thee,
Very good.
that I am the only one who is able to see this. No one else in my family can. And it's only Eileen-Thee. I've spent time with the Delmoth and the Arnor, and the Kamen, and none of the others have it. It's only us, and it's not even from one specific bloodline. It's all of us. I'm a descendant of a Delmoth and Eileenthe, yet I was still branded with this mark. And so once I heard about what you guys were doing and your connections, I decided to follow you. I had one of my family spies, you can call it, track you guys for a while.
Slade, or no, Shade?
And then,
Shade? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Shade. And once I joined you personally, I may or may not have informed my father that I had been murdered. I thought it would draw steam, pull eyes elsewhere. But now looking back on it with 20/20 hindsight vision, that's probably not the best idea.
So that's why you avoided that one mirror, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Who was in that mirror? Exactly.
That was the governor of Arvenor.
Oh gosh. that was goodness, yeah. Yes. But I can't have my political life interfering with my investigation. I can't be the diplomat anymore. I have to get this done. And the only way I knew how was to sever my ties to the throne for the time being.
That is understandable.
But
I mean, kind of.
Fake your own murder, sure, yeah.
That's it. No, that will complicate things in the future. But like, I don't know.
Well, thank you. Is Nova in the room too?
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
God.
Hi.
And I'm gonna just make like direct eye contact with Nova and just say, I'm sorry for the stereotypes and the hatred that the Eileenthe put on you people. It is not right. It is disgusting. My grandmother was a Delmoth, and she was a beautiful person. And I apologize for any of those racial differences that the Eileenthe have pointed out in regards to you. With the help of my grandmother, I've done everything in my power to try and restore order between our two people, and that didn't go over very well. But just know that I understand the suffering that your people have gone through. Granted, I'm still the one who deserves the throne, but we'll deal with that later.
Oof. I was about to cry, now I'm just like, okay, well. I'm just gonna like pat him on the shoulder and be like, I appreciate that. We can fight on the same team now. I'll stop being so mean.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Well,
I just thought it would be important for you guys to know going forward that if we are in a city or anywhere where populations might be thicker, I will not be looking as myself.
So then Trundle is gonna cause you problems then.
What? Where?
Right?
I would have access to Trundle. I've been there multiple times in the past, but I don't think it would be wise for us to use my signet ring to get us in at this point, as the finger will be then pointed at us for my murder.
I was gonna say, while this is happening,
Snagged a piece of paper somewhere. 'Cause this is a lot.
Yeah, you just went up to a random book,
Pretty
found
much.
a blank page, ripped
So
it.
while they're talking, I'm still like kind of listening to them, but
Yeah.
wrote a letter, folded it up, and
Freaks
out.
No!
I sent it to you.
They should just switch.
Thanks for sharing.
But then we have to carry all their stuff.
Definitely appreciate it, and good
Once
to know
again-
that we might have like bounty hunters
That's great.
on
Wow.
our tail.
That's what I wanted.
Great.
Thanks, I love it.
Yeah.
They don't know where I went. They have no reason to necessarily believe that I'm in Selgar at the present moment. But once again,
If you were able to track
there.
us down, we'll be able to be tracked down by your people. Oof.
That is very true.
Oh dear.
And I'm.
Good thinking, Lisa.
I just want.
What'd you say? Kermit. He chimes in and says the Dark Blade could also follow as well.
Yes, exactly.
I just thought it would be important to know the risk you run continuing to travel with
Yeah.
me.
Okay, so that was.
Oh boy.
The vision I got from back in Elidrin's tomb. This should probably be. I guess I'll just tell everybody it, because, I mean, this is probably important as well. And then. Kara's just off. Because I guess it's sharing time now.
Having a heart to heart.
Yeah.
Oh, I should read up on my backstory then. I don't even know.
Yeah, that'd be kind of good.
Is that one of these?
Yeah.
Is that?
It's
That's
a
a paper.
It's a small slip of paper. I mean, if you were looking...
Oh, this is my vision, and then the back is my.
Yeah, it's a
What are
backstory.
we
Got
doing?
you.
We're doing sharing time, apparently.
Heart to heart. I know you love those, UA. It's your
Character
favorite.
sharing time.
Ariza thinks it's necessary because knowledge is power, and we are like.
Okay. I cross my arms and I'm just listening to people.
Anyways, okay, so the vision I had in Elidrin's tomb when I touched the statue, I'm not sure what you guys saw, but for me, so I flew through the air out of the tomb towards the east.
Scribe.
And I guess I headed, it was far east. So I guess I was in like the northern part of Beska. I was taken to an old abandoned Trailheim.
Oh my gosh!
The one that's on the map in the book. But I fell through it into a vast library, the largest I've ever seen. And then I was drawn to one room, and then I opened the door. I saw a figure sitting in a chair reading a book in dim light. It was a woman, but I couldn't observe anything else. I don't know. I mean, I've got several theories on who that is, but nothing concrete.
What if it's Chicky Boo that was married to the dude that's dead?
But I mean, my vision ended before I could do anything, and then I was pulled back, and then yeah, I'm not sure what you guys saw.
The chick who was married to the good dude that got ricocheted by that's all.
You wasn't right checked by now.
You
Dang it. Oh, no,
dare
he
not
died
speak
'cause of
that
a spell.
that beauty's
You're
name.
talking about Trail?
How
Yeah,
dare you?
No, but it's no, not Trail.
His wife?
Yeah. The lady who's still alive.
Alarian?
Elena?
Tram's wife's name is Linera.
Tram's dead.
Oh, that's.
What are you talking about?
Okay, you know how the dude who made the world?
Azar?
Yeah,
Oh, you're
Azar.
talking about Yelena.
Azar.
Oh yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Okay.
Could be Lena.
I thought it was.
Jesus.
It's you. Cool. Christian.
Heck yeah.
You know. And then so then when I attacked the wall, when I was trying to save you, Thranduil, in the shadow realm, Did they see that as well, or was that just me?
That was just you.
Just me. Okay.
You broke the system.
Because where did I write that down? I wrote it down somewhere.
Is it in the notes?
Would have been session notes.
Maybe? I can't remember.
What was session 9? Yes.
Your vision of the Trailheim, while you're looking that up, does correlate with the flash in
Exactly.
in that big vision we had when we put the book on.
Yeah, it was.
Because that's right near railed on, and that.
Power on.
Oh
See,
my
but the map in the book lists a
Think about the Beska map.
deactivated
Power on.
Trailheim.
Bluetooth
I
connected.
mean, we all saw that one together.
Oh, which one
On
is it? The map of
pull-out map
Beska?
of Beska, yes. So you'll notice it's numbered 7, Strange Trailheim.
Yeah, and that's where the brightest flash occurred.
So I do believe that is key to our quest in saving the world, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, so when we saw the flash of kind of light over that, in that general area of Beska or whatever. So then, like, the map faded, but then we heard loud thundering steps, and then we even smelt dust and ink. So Ideen, my...
Oh my gosh, this is
lady.
the
Deity?
pivotal moment in your life.
So
It's never
Ideen,
gonna
my
be greater than
deity,
this.
she... There's certain intelligent giants that guard sacred relics of hers. And so with this
You were doing architecture.
this library of Ideen, it's been missing for eons. So I'm wondering if we can access it, there might be access through this Trailheim. Figured. So eventually we do need to go check out that strange Trailheim in like the northeast part of Beska at some point soon.
Yes. The order I feel like investigating the bright spots that lit up are near Cindermore, as that is the closest. And we were already heading that way anyway. And then see what we gather there, and then decide whether or not we go up to Trundle or we start our trek to Beska.
Question though, what did Julog say about Cindermore? We asked him about Cindermore.
There's Dark Blade.
That's all he said?
That should be one of his letters. It's either to or from Duro.
Yeah, but when we asked his dead soul,
Yeah, I think we asked like
more specific, better
what
question.
strategy should we use?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Bro, you need an army."
Well, he's
So
like,
then-
his answer was like, honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Because that's my one
Army,
hesitancy about
question
Cindermore was
Yeah, it's
he was like,
and then
it's overrun by Darkblade and freaking everyone loves them there.
yeah, all the townspeople. That's
yeah.
right.
I guess. Oh my gosh, I'm jumping around. Okay, I'll have to finish with this other vision.
So
So
we just like Sodom and Gomorrah the whole town.
oh my god!
Pray to your deity or whatever.
Let's believe God. In this ancient text, there's this one guy.
Oh, wow! She's like the deity of knowledge.
She knows that these people need to be destroyed. That's some
But,
knowledge
like,
for you.
Oh yeah, she's got big brain. Do I know
Okay.
where Bran and what's his face are?
Oh, where is Bran the man?
No, I don't.
I have no idea. As far as you guys know, you have no idea where Bran went.
We should
Bran.
ask him
Bran.
about Bran, because that's
But
a big question.
Bran.
Who is Bran?
Bran the man.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Bramlin?
No, his name's just Bran.
Bran.
The one I despise.
Bran Flakes.
Because he's
Yeah.
really good. And he just comes in and saves the day, so he's Bran.
Bran, he is the man.
Yeah, right?
Love it.
I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but we're I don't know what's the word. Following along the book, I mean, okay, so if the book lists. Okay, so it started off with Lynn, but that's kind of more the author. So then it started with Angor Tuck, and then it like went to Arvenor, and then it went on to it was talking about like what we're doing is almost following along the book. But it doesn't make sense because the book itself is like 700 years old.
I'm very unorganized tonight.
But the guy who wrote this, was he that weird prophetic guy? Or
he was the guy that we saw writing in the journal in the vision, like the major vision.
Yeah.
Do we recognize him?
There were two people who wrote in the book.
Do we recognize either of them?
Probably not. Just for kicks, why not? Make an intelligence historical lore check.
Ooh, 666s, baby!
Would Rach?
Yes.
Would Thranduil know what you've already told me about it?
No. Any secrets
No,
that I've told
okay.
you about the book, you would not know. But you can make a historical lore check as well if you want.
Got 10.
Sure.
13.
Oh my gosh.
What'd you do?
666.
Yes!
Dang it, man!
Yes!
Thranduil, you
That makes 22.
see the mark, like the weird. I just did it with my finger.
The weird repeating mark.
Hold a second.
Yeah, the weird
yeah.
repeating mark. Yeah. And for some reason, out of the depths of your memory, you recognize that mark as the mark of Hadrian, one of the Azarians.
Oh, that.
Oh. So, yeah, because I mean that's
Who was he in
backstory wise.
Oh my goodness.
Write that down.
Yeah. Okay.
Adrian.
Oh, that's not.
Did his name get added?
So, no, his name didn't get added. You guys have sort of figured out or surmised that this book was written around the year 500, where people started going crazy because Fate and Divination Arcana was released upon the world. Hadrian was the Azarian at that time.
Oh. Are we still doing share time?
I mean, there's just so much.
So Kermit's like, you all saw visions in the Libran's tomb?
Yes.
Yes.
He goes, what about you, Nova? What was yours?
What was it? I don't.
It's on the slip of paper, man!
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Let's do that again.
Kermit.
I don't remember.
Are you gonna read it out loud, word for word?
Oh yeah, do it.
I'll do it, I don't mind.
Yeah. Can I take a picture?
Yeah. Thanks. Guiding star. Nova. No, sorry. No. I'll change it. I saw the word Novandrus written on the wall. I heard the cries of two babes. The sad sound of being left alone. I saw a city in the sky aflame, falling from the heavens and slamming into swampland with a horrific crash. Screams heard from the distance. From the flames, walking away, I also saw a masked knight in gleaming obsidian armor, sword drawn and on the hunt. His demeanor, though determined, appeared forced and saddened. I saw a store sign, Rowe and Failer's Smithy. Smithy?
Failer's Smithy, yes.
Which...
Did you read that out loud to everyone?
It's in the letters. It's in the letters.
UA.
UA?
Is your friend's name Failer?
What's your friend's
Relta?
UA? It's time for your heart to heart, UA.
I just asked. I just asked one question. Yes or no?
Ask more.
Is your friend Failer Relta?
What is his last name?
I'm not listening. I don't know.
We could just kill her and then I could ask her the question.
Oh,
Power on.
Bad lad.
I will divulge. I have been looking for a companion of mine. His name is Phalor.
Oh.
Important to me.
That's the most important.
Honestly. Yeah.
I'm such a mom. I can't.
How'd you meet him?
Yeah, I can't resist.
Okay.
When's
Where's
the
Taylor?
wedding?
Can we find
Mom, I'm possessed by a mother.
where is the smithy?
It should be up in Zeus Mine.
That's a good pickup line.
Water here. In the past year, Phalor contacted Elanthro Relta twice. Elanthro was a former resident of Inaro, but moved to the town's massacre. He was the shop owner of Roe and Phalor's smithy, but that closed and now runs a smithy named the Silver Lake. Oh, that smithy's closed? Oh, never mind.
So, the small mirror that you grabbed.
I saw his visage along with that of Brand's.
Just her. You didn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. I just wanted clarification.
Yep.
Thank you for sharing.
I'm not saying anything else. Anyway, just crosses her arms and stares at people. Because he's #edgelord.
Can the party tell Ariza just kind of what everything happened up to this point?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can get you.
So, okay, yeah. So they do that.
Have a little
So, okay, question, actually two questions. In the bad ending, why was I and Millie not included?
In the what? Sorry.
You guys died!
In the bad ending,
Yeah.
where you're like, you're gonna
Oh.
get killed, you're like on
Yeah.
this murderous rampage killing Kilris. Thranduil's like going through a petrified wood elf forest. But
Yeah, bro.
why was I and Millie not included?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
At the end of the vision, it said 2 children chosen by fate must make a difficult choice. And then we see the city fall and the Eileen see twist in pain. And then she says,
Yeah.
"Who will they save?"
I know, that's what terrifies me.
What if it's you two?
Ooh.
If you're not in the vision, you could be the fate
thank you.
chosen.
Oh.
As you don't have a personal stake in either side, so you would be the objective decision maker.
Yes, but also no.
Yeah, look at the.
I'm just spitballing.
Yeah.
I
See,
have no idea.
Because okay, so back in the tomb visions, when I attacked the wall and I like broke the system and fell into your vision, after everything happened, I was approached by I gotta find it. So the guiding star lady, she appeared to me and told me that well, first she apologized for the rooms, so I thought I should pass that on. And then she also told me that I was the guide to the library.
What?
Under the Trellheim.
Yes. I have to find the unfindable library. And I have to lead this
What?
short carriage of a team to it.
So screw the Darkblade and read some books.
I'm up for that.
Yes.
That's what I'm hearing.
Sounds a lot more enjoyable than going up against an army of Darkblade.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to do that anyways.
Yeah, but later's always better, you know? Like when it comes to like death and stuff.
But who knows what's in this library? It could be the answer to, how to get rid of the dark blade or whatever.
Just, just deal with it later. I just don't want to handle that.
I like to procrastinate death. What can I say?
The Dark Blade has wreaked havoc in this world once. I'm not a fan of necessarily letting them go too much longer.
Exactly.
As they've already proven themselves to be a formidable force in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So if they get too big again,
Big oof.
then Angor Tuck, and then what have you after that. He's extremely vulnerable. I mean, at least we know the Drac are safe, but...
Yeah. Yeet DM laughs. Oh no. Oh no. You guys aren't my first team.
Oh.
That's something I should probably bring up.
Oh.
Unfaithful,
yeah.
Did they get
yes.
massively destroyed?
Well, no, not all the time.
With the final member being burned in a fireball and the
Yeah,
second
what
last
happened to
member
your last
being
team?
killed by a Medusa.
No, not that
all
Medusa.
of them have ended in just reign of destruction. It usually depends. Most of the time usually the only healer, so it's kind of why I've become so jaded and grumpy. I'm stern because I care, and I hate to see teammates fail. So I guess when I see you guys run into stuff head first or run head first into something without thinking, all I see is them. The others who didn't listen or seem to care, who strayed too far and whom I couldn't reach. Do you know what happened to those idiots? They died. Serious man.
They died.
Oh my god! Such a serious moment.
That's hard.
We're
That's
still
hard.
laughing.
I agree. That would be hard to
So I mean, you guys so far are okay. It's been interesting, definitely.
We're on the road to death, boys. Light them up.
Sorry, my mind's going back to the whole like you wandering to a room alone gets
Literally
stuck by an iron needle.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
that dark blade is sketch, bro. I had to kill her.
so yes, situations like that do stress me out, and I really appreciate it if we maybe don't do that as often. I mean,
Okay.
I'm only,
Yeah, I like that you say not at all.
Generally, is a pattern.
Caution is definitely advisable going into the next legs of our journey, for sure.
Are you prepared to exit this
So I guess
tower?
I've said my piece.
You guys look over and you see Kermit has his own notebook out and he's just like writing down everything you guys have discussed this whole time.
Good.
Right. I'm going to...
Ah, son of a gun.
Have we been sitting this whole time? Were we sitting in like a circle? Or were we just standing?
Holding hands.
Alright. I'm going
by
to...
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to where the staircase is and just stand by it and kind of stare at everyone like...
Kermit walks past you all and
Can we go,
starts
please?
going up. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm going.
Alright.
Kermit's taking point. Oh.
Yeah, Kermit's taking point. I need everyone to make a self-discipline check except for Nova.
I'm special.
No, what if you instantly fail?
Okay, probably.
Self-discipline?
Okay. What did I do this time? I swear.
Get a D20?
Oh!
Add your intelligence.
What is it?
5. I got
What is
5.
it?
Lucky me.
Oh boy.
Intelligence?
Okay.
Can
Yeah.
I roll
Oh
again?
no!
Because you like me?
Well. That's with a
Okay,
plus
we're all
5.
dead.
I got
Well,
6. Hey, we rolled the same thing!
It was really fun playing with you guys.
I mean,
this has been a good game.
I'll say yes.
Oh!
Reroll? Yeah.
Come on. 18.
Ooh!
20.
I'm done with these die because they're just
Yeet 'em.
no.
Even though it's all chance.
They're going into dice jail.
Oh, there we go. Okay, what did everyone get?
Garbage.
12 for Thranduil.
6.
6 and even more?
8.
Alright.
5, yeah. 8.
As you guys you reach the top of the stairs and it's just like a small room and Kermit looks to you, Nova, and he goes, "Do you remember anything?
I am so thankful for you.
And you do.
Yes, I do.
But everyone else, you have no idea what Kermit's talking about. Nova, it's almost like you.
Power off.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Nova, it's like you, like, for a brief moment, you're like, what? And then just, like, clicks in your head. And you think back, like, just even to the previous floor, where Yue opened the door to the screams, and you saw a woman there getting tortured by a dark blade. And you guys, like, fought and took out that dark blade real quick. And you met a woman, and her name is Realm.
Realm?
Realm. R-E-L-N.
Realm.
And
What the heck? She used modified memory on us.
Is that in the floor below, or no? That
was in the floor that we were just in.
Yeah, but like,
remember when we were all of a sudden I opened the door and then I had my weapons
yeah.
out and a dark blade was dead in front of us?
I was gonna ask about that. I completely forgot.
Yeah. So we'll be going to retcon a little bit here. Real quick. So you guys just like saved this girl, this woman, and she has like pale face, like pale skin, and she has like tattoos very similar to Delmoth in a way, and she has a long red braid. Except her skin is like pale white.
Oh, okay.
And so she's like, thank you, you know? And Kermit goes up and he hugs her and goes, oh my goodness, are you okay? And she goes, yeah, I'm fine. And she kind of looks at you all a little bit distraught in some ways, but also like almost glad to see another person. And so she sort of describes, like, she tries to describe her history, but even then, even for you, it's just sort of like faded after she tells it, and she goes, "Yeah, it's okay." What you do, what you do retain of her history is that she is, her father was a divine warrior.
Yeah.
So that being like, low key, like an angel, you know.
Whoa, that's cool.
Like, to describe it, like, just, you know, how there's lords and ladies, and then there's, like, the people that they kind of look after, and then there's their, like, army. And so her father was part of the army, and then she has, like, a Delmoth mother, and so she's a hybrid of these two. And the thing is that, and again, you just can't remember why when she explains it, but every single person that she meets forgets about her after they leave, or after she leaves. So she has traveled the world helping out people and like making their lives better. And when she leaves, or even when they enter a different room and come back, they meet her again for the first time.
Whoa, what a beautiful soul.
So she was like trying to do some good and help out, but it was just so lonely.
I can imagine.
And so finally she just sort of traveled aimlessly. And then she met someone who remembered her.
Julog?
It was Julog Ten.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does sound familiar.
Julog Ten.
They're related?
Yeah, they both traveled the world and started helping people, even though people forgot about her. Julog was there.
My heart.
And he would always remember her. And so, he finally invited her to, like, stay in his tower with him. And so, together, they built this floor that you guys are currently standing on.
Oh my gosh.
They designed this floor collecting cultures, because if she can't learn them firsthand, then she's gonna, like, read about them, and she's gonna write about her own history and the people that she's encountered. Even if they don't remember her, she will remember them. And she'll make sure the world remembers them.
Oh my gosh.
And then one day, Julog died, and she stayed in the tower. And the next, like, wizard who lived in this tower would meet her, and like just like the next wizards that came in, like some would remember her, some would remember some conversations they had with her, and some just would be meeting her again for the first time, every single time, because Julog built this floor for her and for him. And then she looks down and says, and then I met Kermit, and Kermit decided that he wanted to help people remember me. And so Kermit and Realm have been working on a device that sort of like kind of like not a fabrical, but like a legit enchanted artifact that like when he like if he keeps it on him at all times, he will remember every single conversation he has with her, like no problem. But the moment he would take it off, if he would, but he hasn't yet, he would forget everything.
Oh, that would suck.
This is like Kermit.
Yeah, this is
Kermit is wearing
So
this.
that's why Kermit
Raisins.
recognized her immediately.
Right.
And so she says the next step is to have this mark be on someone. And Nova volunteered.
When did I do this?
She had asked, like, if any of you were willing to do this.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Nova, see? And you volunteered, and so she put this mark on you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first time I've put the mark on a person?
Yes, this is like straight up testing. And so
Okay.
Kermit and Realm sort of explained that.
Remember.
She was there the whole time?
She
That's
was there
right.
the whole time.
Would we
So
remember
when you-
if we don't remember?
Yeah, we don't know. We have no
So
idea.
she was actually like looking over this book with you guys, and okay, yeah, she recognizes that writing as celestial language, like.
Oh, I knew it.
So essentially,
Wait, could she read it though? Because she's half angel.
she could look at it and kind of like get a letter here and there, but it was sort of like this
What did
isn't
she get?
this isn't my deity, like this isn't the writing of my deity, like
Yeah.
and just like the whole Hadrian thing.
Is she able to recognize maybe who?
She would say, like, because, like, Thranduil knew it was written by Hadrian, those parts, she'd be like,
Is
probably
Azarian?
It's probably Azarian writing or something.
Love a duck!
So, and then when Yue got pulled in by the Iron Maiden, like, she was, like, she was literally the first one that jumped in through the portal after you.
Cool.
And as she jumped through the portal, she, like, did some weird incantation, and her armor just appeared on her, and her two, like, greatsword, and she was, like, hacking at this thing.
Cool.
Like, there's no tomorrow.
Wait, did you count that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Did you actually? Yeah.
That's really cool, Rachel.
Bruh, wait, wouldn't we be... Oh no, because we went...
Yeah, now you haven't.
It's only Nova that's remembering all this.
And so even like the whole discussion that you guys were having right now, she was just like listening intently as well. And she was actually the one that told Kermit like, "Oh, take out your notebook. You should write this down."
Whoa!
Yeah. And so when you guys,
Can I get the tattoo?
so when you guys decided to go up to the next like steps, like Kermit sort of like held onto your hand and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll tell you about her if you forget about her." You know, because he says, "I know you want me to."
I'm gonna give him a hug. Be like,
Yeah.
thank you.
And Realm kind of like gives you all a sad smile, just sort of knowing that when you leave, you will forget about her.
Big oof.
And so
I mean, Yue probably wouldn't care that much, but
Yeah.
still, that's a big oof.
and so you all forget about her except for Nova.
It worked.
Are you gonna wait?
Is
but
that you
can
said that?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It worked.
And he's like, "Really?"
I remember.
And he just like he gets so excited, he shouts back down, and goes, "It worked!"
Oh.
And you guys are like,
Yeah, what the heck?
"What worked?" Can we turn this back on?
Yeah, we'll turn this back on.
Yeah, that's a short sideline thing.
Oh, that's interesting.
That was
Wait,
really cool.
but if
Nova, what'd you roll again?
natural
20.
18,
Oh, with
You remember
intelligence.
something else.
What do I remember?
You wait.
The Lost Princess.
Oh my god.
Sorry. What? She hasn't even said it yet. What the heck, man?
no, but it's not just her. You remember something from your past where it was like,
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Give it to me.
So you are like it's sort of like you're getting ready for the day, and you're kind of like sighing deeply, and like you look over at all your books, and it's just like a whole bunch of like cultural lore and just like a whole like just high-end stuff.
Yeah.
And you say like, "I don't know if I can do this. Like I don't like it's so difficult." And you look over and there's like a Drac standing there, a Dragonborn. And he
What?
And you remember that this is one of your tutors. And he goes like, "You'll get it. Like don't worry.
What?
The next moon we'll try it again and we'll like I promise."
was
We'll
Nova a
help you.
squib?
This is like we've tested like your tattoos, they react to the moon. Like you're okay. You'll get this eventually, don't worry. And that's what you remember.
Nova's a squib.
I don't know what a squib is.
It's like in Harry Potter when someone
Oh,
who's born in
no,
a magic family
magic
but they
person.
can't cast magic.
No.
Oh, I know.
I don't want to be this.
You're like a special moon person, but you can't use your special moon ability.
The Battle Durkin Pass, you straight up used it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna throw a temper tantrum. right here.
Ray,
Yeah.
you said that I know about the Delmoth connection with the moon, right?
Yeah, you know about moon weaving.
Yeah.
Care to share, bud?
You know it
I mean-
too. There's a book.
Did I read it?
Yeah.
What did I learn?
You're the Delmoth. I'm just the
learn
one who was
novice
taught
and
by a
moon weaving. I'll give it to
Delmoth.
you.
Oh.
Okay, question.
Novice and moon weaving.
Yeah, why didn't I
Does that mean you can weave?
like
moon?
the whole? I didn't understand the whole moon thing. But wouldn't I have known like growing up?
No.
I would have never learned about it.
No.
Why not?
You were raised in a temple, man.
They never talked about any of this sort of
It
stuff.
was the temple to a
Yeah. No.
Not moon.
which is
Like the
sun god.
Delmoth.
Oh, okay. I'm tracking now.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Rach.
Yeah.
But the Delmoths never really speak of this ability, and if they use it, it's only in a matter of great urgency,
So they
Yeah.
all
and it's an
have
honor
it?
to witness it. Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
It's a
I've only seen it like once or twice,
Okay.
and
yeah. And you know it's a rare ability too among the Delmoth.
it's yeah.
Which is why they were
It
all
doesn't-
freaked
it
out
doesn't
when it
happen to
happened
everyone.
me.
Yeah,
Right.
including yeah.
Okay, got you.
was a misborn.
Grew up with me.
All right, 6th floor.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yay!
alright,
Let's get out of this tower eventually.
So there is like
Have we reached? Is there air? Is there outside?
no.
Love a duck.
Right? We're still trapped in this tower 6 sessions later. Turns out there's like 77 floors.
Like 5 wars have happened.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah,
I
use
got
the
it.
purple one.
Oh, okay,
This
fine.
red sucks.
There is so you guys went up the stairs, that's kinda like through here. Do. There is a small room. Right here. And
Is there a portal?
There's a door. And Kermit just goes straight for it.
Okay,
And
wow.
he stops at the door, takes a deep breath, and opens it. And there is a circular chamber. So Kermit goes straight in. Like he steps into it a little bit.
I'll be right behind Kermit.
Is there anything in this small room, or is it just like?
Nah, it's just empty.
All right. Oh yeah, I'll be going into.
It's like a foyer
You
kind
all
of thing.
stop at the door.
We all get stopped.
Yeah, you all get stopped. You can't enter through this door.
What the dump?
But this room is like super trippy too.
Throw a rope.
Use the magical rope again.
Yeah, none of you are able to go through. And these doors are pretty big as well.
What the heck?
But Kermit's able to walk in.
This big
Wait,
chungus.
So,
rigged. More
Okay.
than one.
so there are 5 alcoves. 3, 4, 5. So there is a statue of Julog in the center raised, and it is made of a metal you guys haven't seen before, and it is shimmering. And it almost looks, it is extremely lifelike. For a second, you actually thought Julog was standing there. And then you realized it was a statue.
Huh.
And,
What, like colored and everything?
because of the shimmering, it's sort of like metallic, so you can see like his robes are colored like his robes, you know, his actual robes. And because of the shimmering, you thought it was like waving a little bit, and like he still has like a cocky smile on his face. And each of these alcoves have statues that are so lifelike too, but they are also of different like individuals. You see a human male. You see a female drac on the second one. There is another human male. There is a male dwarf
Are these the heroes of Azar?
and another male human. No. So there's all these statues, and Kermit kind of looks behind you guys a little tentatively, and he takes another deep breath, and he approaches the statue. And
Is Kermit gonna die?
you guys see, well, I guess Thranduil, you noticed this first because you tried looting Julog's body. You noticed that the ring is on the statue of Julog. Like in his... Yeah, and you... Like the statue...
Put the ring on and inherit the tower?
The statue has its hand open and the ring is there. And Kermit, he takes the ring and he just kind of holds it for a second.
What is it on?
Is he gonna be the new wizard of the tower?
That's what I just said!
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
And as he holds the ring, it lights up and it like shines on the statue, and you see the image of Julog like light up on the statue, and you hear Julog start talking, and he goes, well, I always hate doing these kind of things. Well, Kermit, I hope you're doing alright. I guess at this point, like, well, obviously if you're here at the top of the tower, then, it's yours, buddy.
I knew it!
And he says, and he's sort of like taking a deep breath, like Julog, and he says, I've just been given this Darkblade assignment, so I guess we're both gonna be heading over to, Felgar and, like, probably be in Rockhammer. It's pretty dangerous, of course, so I figured I should do this tonight and just have it done. And the tower, yeah, you're the next 10, of course. And he kind of points to the
Kermit 10?
Kermit 10.
Kermit's inheriting the tower.
And so Julog points to the other statues and he goes, yeah, the 10 is a family wizard, a wizard family. And you can see that Julog's like tripping over his words. Like, this is so awkward for him. And each master wizard gets this tower, and they each have their own floor to build on. They each have their own floor to build on. I mean, like, and there's obviously this mural behind that sort of gives our history. And I guess mine's gonna be added there one day. And it says, yeah, it's all yours, Kermit. This floor is especially for you. It has all of our journals, all of our knowledge.
Power off.
And, like, I'm still there in your journals, and I know it's not going to be the same, but you're going to be alright. And you're going to do so well. Take care. And the ring in Kermit's hand, sort of like, the light dissipates, and Kermit's like, I guess it's mine, And he puts it on. He puts on the ring, and just like that, the room like shifts a little, like all the statues move, and the room expands slightly, and the statue actually walks off into an alcove.
That's really cool.
Creating a brand new one.
Whoa!
And like, just like it isn't like an alcove was always there. It like made an alcove for Julog's statue, and there's like this archway, and and it goes a little bit inward as well. So the statue stands here, and around the archway are his journals that disappear.
Is there a statue that appears in the middle?
I was getting. And so from here, there's almost like an opening, and then there's like this metal just literally grows out, and it forms like a statue of Kermit as he is now. And you all feel like also a shift, like you just kind of like an elevator, but like super fast as well, just go up.
Oh!
And
Dang, he's got his own room now.
yeah. So yeah, there is like a large mural going across this entire room, recording the history of each individual. So the first one is Julog Ten. Julog Ten.
The first one.
After the War of the Gods, the remaining wizards came together and created the Kingdom of Akthen, a magical society dedicated to the teaching and preservation of magical practices. Julog Ten was one of these founders, helping to build Olbar. It's one of the Akthen towns or cities, magical cities. Each of the founders created a magical tower around their arcana, Tens being power. Though this wasn't much of a tower, only a hut with a single floor, he designed it so that this floor could change and add any other rooms. Julog was also involved in creating the Varn, one of the orders of Yethra. Kalain Ten. She is the niece of Kolbjorn Frist, She took interest in Jadon and his work with Power Arcana. She saw the importance of history and created a floor dedicated to the knowledge and history of the Ten line. She also was groundbreaking in helping Jadon create Power Arcana spells. She took an interest in Lightning Arcana, building on this as well. Kalain used her floor to make a more seamless transition from master to master. She also worked with the gnomes to create golems that carried the knowledge of the Ten line via their journals. Vidal 10. He took great interest in forbidden or forgotten magic, simply wanting to research it and keep its knowledge. In this, he discovered the secrets of souls and soul curses. Vidal was the first human to understand necromancy. He worked with the Delmuth in gathering and keeping this knowledge in his tower, being the third best source of Death Arcana knowledge. He also used this knowledge to better incorporate the 6th floor with the knowledge of the previous 10s. Garrick 10, moving on. He had a big heart for the world, so created a library dedicated to every race and its culture. He also wanted to assist the world, having been a student of Colbjorn Frist, and feeling responsible to take up his master's work and heal those in need. With the help of the gnomes, he installed the Trellheim in the tower, allowing it to transport himself, the tower, and anyone in it to anywhere he wants. In this, he created the first world map and one of the few individuals to travel to Nothka freely. Jorn 10. He dedicated his life to the various arcanas, working on mastering the ones previous 10s were skilled at and improving upon them. He learned Fate and Divination Arcana from Hadrian, and they worked together to manage the raw forms of magic into spells. Jorn is also a famed name in the magic world with his massive improvements to magic, and was not shy in allying himself with the Ylists. It describes that he dedicated much of his life after he was rendered crippled with the rise of Nessok to his floor, and he was able to he trained Julog for about a week before he just like passed all of his magic into the tower, and thus yeah. So with that, you guys are able to piece together that Jadon 10 created the tower and floor 1. Kalain 10 created the floor you guys are currently on. Vidal 10 created the floor that you guys have not been on yet.
That's the one where only he can access it, right? Only a statue can access it?
That part I wasn't actually supposed to read, but that's okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Whoops.
So Garrick 10 created the floor you guys were just on. Jorn 10 created the floor with all the Jinn. And Julog 10. So this part is literally starting to like magically be scrawled on the wall as you guys are reading it. So Julog 10 started a collection on the history of Valerian, showing an interest in alchemy as well. He compiled as much historical information as possible, trying to find some way to solve the current world problems. Kermit kind of like goes over to which statue is it? This one, and he kind of like you can't hear what he says, but he kind of he's kind of whispering or talking to the statue. Like you can kind of see that he's just trying something. He doesn't know if it'll work, and you can see like his ring actually light up a little bit, and like the journals around this person, the statue glow, and you can see that the statue is sort of being like has like this hologram like light thing going on, like the same thing with Julog, and so they're both interacting with each other. And then Kermit comes back and he goes, you guys want to go to the 5th floor?
Yeah. Like we're going.
Yeah.
And he kind of like turns to look at the statue and nods, and it starts walking out of this floor to like this entrance. Like he literally is blocking the entrance. And Kermit says, okay, this is gonna be weird, but he has to like judge your character to see if you can or cannot.
Whoa.
Oh heck.
This is gonna be a big oof.
I'll go first.
Alright.
I think you always get them, guys.
Let's see. Nova, you go first.
Dude, if Nova can't get in, nobody can get in.
That's why I do it first.
The statue comes before you, and Noah, you kind of step in front of him, and he holds his hands like this. And Kermit instructs you, like, you gotta put your hand underneath. It's weird.
Okay.
So you,
Look at reaction.
Just like caresses it.
so you do that.
Soft hands equals soft heart.
So you put your hand in, kind of like, I don't know what's going on. This is weird. And you see the statue's eyes like glow, and his hands glow. And then, like, as far as you can tell, nothing has happened. And then Kermit's like, I guess he scanned you? I don't know. Like, I guess he looked at your character. Who's next?
Jordan Gordon, aka Thranduil,
Thranduil.
Oh.
Oh, crap.
who's totally worthy.
Dude, Thranduil's gonna have a...
Can I take a few steps away from him just in case something bad happens? I don't want to be in
Yeah,
there.
you're over here.
Okay, good.
Oh, thanks.
Just looking out for myself, man.
By the way, like, my hood is still down. Like, after I revealed it, my hood has been down this whole time. So, just so you know.
Okay.
Fancy Prince Elf boy.
Yes.
That we definitely didn't know
With
about.
So Thranduil, same thing. Like, the eyes of the statue glows, the hands of the statue glows. Who's next?
Oh, weird. Okay.
Millie? Yeah, Millie's gonna go.
Come on, Millie.
Millie's gonna go.
Alright, Millie goes.
I guess I'll go.
Alright. And you wait.
Insta kill.
Alright. Yeah, and
He transforms into an Iron Maiden.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, and with that, after he does this to you, Yue, he turns around and walks back into his alcove.
To me?
No, his alcove.
No, but after he scans me.
Yeah.
I guess because you're.
The last one.
You're the last one, I guess.
Yeah.
And Kermit's like, okay, he goes, well, I actually know where it is, because the statue. He goes, alright, let's go. And he leads you guys back down, to the previous floor, and Nova, like, you see Realm.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say, hey, Realm.
And she just, like, her mind is so blown, and she's like, can I give you a hug? Is that okay?
Oh, I just.
Yeah, and she just, like, she starts crying too. And she goes, I can't believe it worked.
I'm crying
we're
too,
just
because
like-
she's crying, so I'm crying.
Yeah, and you guys are just me, this
Yeah,
person.
everyone else is like, who is this?
Yeah, and you guys go past this floor as well, onto the third floor with all the Jinn and stuff. And, Kermit goes over to Nora's door and knocks. And Nora is like, oh, hey, what's up? And he goes, 5th floor? And Nora's like, okay. And he's like, oh, you're the, you know, and he sees it already, and he, like, hugs Kermit and goes, yes! I'm so, he's like, you're gonna be a great master. He's like, I love you already.
Just remember to pay me, kid. Julog. Brownies don't.
Sorry, that was
His
that was
brownies
Nora?
weren't good.
Sorry, that was.
That was Nora, yes. And so, you guys
Before-
go... Yes.
Sorry, like, before we, like, go to the other floor, I just want to, like, nudge Kermit aside and just say, I see great things. I've also been one who's inherited power, and it's daunting. It really is.
Everything is about him.
But just know,
Don't forget.
you're, if you ever need help, you can always call on me, Eileen P. I will always be in your corner, my friend.
What if he turns you?
Oh my goodness. That's so sad. That happened to Kermit.
Kermit?
You guys would have to screw him over so
I
hard.
honestly am really scared that that's gonna happen. So.
Kermit looks at you and he seems to like have genuinely taken that compliment from you, and he like seems like a little less like he seems a little more relaxed, you know. And he goes, "Thanks, you know, thank you." And so Norin leads you guys to his room, and he just kind of goes over to like one of the walls. That pretty much like the one part of his room that's empty, where it's had all the weird scrawlings on them on the floor. And he goes, and he just kind of like knocks once, and like the wall just fizzles out, and there's a black doorway And he goes, alright, go on in.
Alright, I'll go in.
Yeah, you walk in.
Yeah, I'll go
And, yeah. So, Nova, as
Absolutely.
you walk in,
Yeah.
a symbol on your hand appears.
Ah,
And
cool.
you disappear into the black doorway.
I go next.
No, I said I was gonna go next.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. Who's ever.
You enter next. Yeah, sure. And you don't have this mark on your hand. Instead, the mark that you've had on your shoulder for a while now glows, and you enter into the room.
I go after UA unless someone else claimed it, and I just didn't hear
Do
it.
people see it though?
People saw it glowing, yeah.
But there's. Alright.
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 Alright. Thranduil, you enter. There is no mark on you. There's no glowing runes on. But you enter as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
The soul curse reappears!
gotta be cool.
Ariza?
I guess I'll go in.
Yeah, and there's a mark on your hand as well. And
Oh.
you go through as well.
What about Millie? Does Millie make it in?
Are you just gonna say for the sake of things, Millie's just like out?
Yeah,
She
because
outie?
at this
Oh,
point, Excelia
okay.
has actually woken
Oh,
up
she's
and
gonna
is
go.
But is
conscious.
she worthy?
Yeah, so Millie's gonna chill with Excelia and just tell her what's up and break the news to her
Okay.
that Julog's dead.
Julog's dead.
Oh, okay.
She
Yeah.
failed.
So she has the hard job.
Mission failed, pretty much.
We'll get him next time.
We'll get him next time. Alright, here.
We'll get him next.
Oh,
Just a little bit.
alright, yeah. So, you all appear into this room. Let's see.
Is it dark
There's
inside?
Nova. No, it's light.
I'm afraid of the dark.
Hermit goes in with you. Just Thranduil.
Yeah.
And Nord enters with you as well. And he goes, I'm just gonna say this once. Use common sense.
I mean,
Okay, what happened?
We
Sorry.
discussed, you guys.
everyone's got common sense.
So this is a weird wonky like crystal that's like glowing and kind of shifting a little bit. And around it
Power
is
on.
a whole bunch of like shimmering magic, if that makes sense. And Nord explains to you, like, yeah, that's magic in its raw form, so.
Touch it.
Stick my face in it. No.
And it's almost like in reaction to your presence, this kind of like flitters around you guys and like kind of draws close and pulls away, almost like it's playing with you a little bit.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's a butterfly.
Can I just like examine it without touching?
Without
Obviously, obviously without
Yeah.
What's on the?
touching.
Yes. So these are almost like this is a different kind of like shimmer, like, and you've kind of seen this before, like with that like protection barrier around Ratchik's bookshelves. It's sort of similar. Nord kind of explains it to you, like, yeah, that's like an area where you test magic safely.
Can I go look at what the bookshelves are?
Okay, which one do you go to?
I'll go to the one.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check.
I'm the worst one to do this.
Arcane lore.
That definitely the worst one to do this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Man. You open this book and you're like, I don't know what this is, and you close it.
Damn. Anything else on the bookshelves I can see other than books?
Nope.
Like bookends or like.
Nope. Just
Can I head over to the bookshelf on your left, Rach?
Yeah, roll an intelligence arcane lore check.
Wait, is he able to go to it or is he?
Nope. 11.
You open it and it is blank.
Oh.
Jokes.
Why didn't you see the ink face?
Like, oh,
Yeah.
could I like pull something out and like try writing it, like just like write my first name in it and see if that does something?
Yeah, you write your first name, but the ink doesn't come out.
Oh.
Oh.
Weird. Spooky.
Oh.
Boogie boogie.
I'm just gonna cast illusionary scene into it.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a figment of the first thing that pops into my head. Just my grandma, and I'm gonna cast that into the book.
Alright. She appears in front of you. She doesn't go in the book. You guys don't see this, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, literally, if you're looking over a Thranduil, you don't see this illusory scene.
Yeah.
But you should. Because that's how the spell works.
What? But it's it's a blocky thing.
Yeah, but it like, they're Thranduil, you see, like, your grandmother there, but you guys don't see it.
Yeah, it's a blocky magic thing. Barrier.
No, I'm saying, like, if you walk into it, you
still
won't
can't see
see
it. What the dump?
What? What the crap?
Grandma just summoned his
Can I-
grandma.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so I know this hasn't worked out well for me in the past, but can I try to, like, move the book, like, different positions, like, distances away from the bookshelf?
Yeah.
Does it do anything?
Nope.
Oh. That's so sad.
A great
Okay.
flame comes down from heaven and you are smited.
Oh, roll a new character.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. I already did. Okay. Oh, but I'm gonna pump a draw upon death into this thing.
Okay. Roll to cast a spell.
See if I can actually. Not with 2 1s.
Oh, big oof.
Yeah, no. In the meantime, anyone else want to do something while Thranduil's like losing his mind?
Yeah,
Can I
okay.
look at this one?
Okay.
I'm just like freaking out over this book.
What's here?
Make a intelligence arcane roll
Oh
check.
gosh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was worse than before. 9.
Oh. Yeah, still, like, you open it and it's almost like this one's like easier to read, like in the fact that it's a language you understand.
Yeah.
But you're like,
What language is it?
it's like common.
Oh. Just checking.
But you're like, no.
Okay, I'll just look at the magic thing, and if it starts, I'll be like,
It's okay.
So that crystal is it similar to the one on the first floor?
No. This one is different. Like, first of all, it's a weird shape, and the fact that it, like, shifts. It isn't, like, flowing like water.
Yeah,
it's like when rock shifts. So it keeps doing that.
Oh, that's cool.
It keeps shifting.
Is it tripping out? Never mind.
Alright.
Is it tripping out? Is it tripping?
It's tripping me
Am
out.
I tripping out?
No,
Is it tripping?
Yeah, and, like, again, it's just, like, this, like, arcane power. It's just sort of, like...
flowing off of it? Just, like, flowing
No,
off
it
of
is not flowing off of it.
It's just
sort of-
around it?
It's just, like, kind of flying around, just, like, doing whatever. And, again, it's almost like it's playing with you guys, like, drawing near to you and then pulling away, or, like, going around your head, and then goes off.
Very playful.
Yes, it's very playful.
We hear, like, children laughter. As if we do, I'm out.
Yeah, you hear Chucky from the corner.
Can I look up? What is the roof of the ceiling?
It's domed. It's very nice looking.
What hasn't been looked at yet? Has this been looked
Well,
at?
those.
Yeah, everything's been looked at, but you
Okay.
haven't
But
been able
you
to...
haven't
Yeah,
really
no. You can
successfully
look at it
checked
because
out
I'm not
this
big
area.
brain enough to understand it.
Okay, well, can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Where am I? Oh, over here.
Yeah,
I'll
and
look
as
over
you're
here.
walking, Nova, like, it's almost like jumping after you, like the arcane, like, power, I guess. I don't know, the arcane
Is it? Is it swirling more around people who use magic?
Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. Yes and no.
Dude, is it
Alright.
touching us or is it just going around us?
It's just going around you guys. It's not touching you at all.
Oh, I
Can I reach out my
don't know
hand and
what's
just
happening.
Touch it?
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm ready.
Make a
I
self-discipline
turn
check.
and I'm like, you touch it and I'm like,
And it just like,
No, you don't have to do 20.
Oh yeah.
that's a piece of
Roll the d20.
I'm gonna roll that one a couple times so I like what I see. Willpower?
Yeah. Self-discipline.
12.
12. So, Nova, you reach out and you poke this, like arcane power, and all of it just starts draining into you and consumes you and overwhelms you.
Whoa.
And your physical body starts changing.
What do I turn into?
What did we discuss?
And
what did he tell us to do? You do this.
What have you done?
And your mind breaks straight up, and you are just nothing but instinct, and you have no thought, and you guys just see Nova just be overwhelmed by this magic, and magic is just spewing off of her and coming back in, and she still looks like Nova, but like her tattoos are like glowing, and there's almost like new tattoos growing, like connecting them all, and your eyes just start glowing as well.
Oh my goodness.
And it's just almost like you're more magically enhanced in appearance as well. And you guys, like you two especially, feel like this raw arcane magic coming off of her. And you literally hear Nora go, "What did I just say?" Like,
I'm sorry, I was out of the room for this.
and everyone roll for initiative.
Oh god!
Oh no!
Hey!
Are you kidding me?
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 for me.
It's at you when you come to. Oh.
Oh my gosh!
13.
Oh! I have a stub point. Can
Yeah.
I use it?
Sure. For
I
what?
want to use Stay Aware.
Okay.
It says you take a moment to make sure you're mindful of everything that's happening around you. Make a TN.
Target number.
11 perception test with the focus of your choice. If you succeed, the GM may either make you aware of some battlefield situation that has so far escaped your notice or give you a +1 bonus to the next test you make.
Okay. So go ahead and make that test. The scene
See
test.
if I... the perception?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Alright, so you do notice that, like, everyone in this room, except for Thranduil, has some sort of glowing mark. And just examining Thranduil as well, you get the sense that he's, like, in this room, but also not in this room.
Alright.
I'm done with marks. Honestly, I'm okay if there's nothing that shows up on me. I've lived with that.
So this is...
Dibs out. This is great. You know, I actually thought, like, it wouldn't be too bad. I thought you'd, like, poke it and it'd just be like, but then it's just like...
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, it's so playful. It's just bouncing around.
You touch it and it's like...
Alright, top of the round, Thranduil. You just see Noah get consumed by magic entirely. And you get the sense that, like, she's acting kind of wild.
Just a little bit.
Like she looks aggressive. Like,
It's more so like, what the heck just happened? Oh my gosh, like, it's just taken aback so
What if
suddenly.
you touch it and you get all like, and we're like Nova, and you're just like, you know, it's like slowly starts turning, and then her body stops turning, and her head just keeps turning and looks at you.
Alright, Thranduil, what do you want to do?
Oh no! And it's
So-
just like.
the only hint that I have that something is off is that there was no writing in the book, and when I wrote, nothing appeared. But when I cast the spell, I saw the spell, right?
Pardon?
Like, I don't have any really understanding, like, I'm not in this room.
Yeah, you don't know this yet. You're like, what the heck is, like, this room's just weird. That's your thought.
Okay, I'm going to cast Illusionary Scene, and I'm just going to make, like, if she seems, like, wild and kind of confused, I'm just going to make just a very peaceful glade kind of scape with, like, just very peaceful, like, flowers and just very,
3 coffins.
very pretty.
She whiz me. Yeah, you cast a spell, and, like, as far as you can tell, like, yeah, the scene is before you. You guys still don't see it.
We don't see it?
Yeah, no one else sees it.
Cool.
You see me, like, do something, and you're like, what?
Yeah, pretty much. You just assume the spell failed.
Okay, cool, bro.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. You up.
Okay, so all the magic that was flowing around and stuff is
It's gone. Yeah.
It's gone. And it's in Nova.
It's in Nova.
Oh boy. What? So what is the crystal still?
Yeah, crystal's still there. It's just
Okay.
chilling.
Oh shoot.
What? Do you want to touch the crystal?
No, heck no. Are you kidding me? No.
Let us all touch the crystal.
Love a duck. Should I? I don't want to hurt her because she hasn't hurt anyone yet. Go over here. Hey. And I'm going to have my thing out
Okay.
together. It's
Yeah.
It's one.
Okay, and that's your turn.
I mean, I don't want to attack her.
Alright. Riza, what do you want to do?
Hey, do I get stunt points for initiative?
Yeah.
I get 6.
Well, heck.
We're in a pickle.
When we leave this tower, we're just never gonna be allowed back in. Kurt's gonna be like, okay, bye.
We had one job.
You're like locks on all the like, windows, doors. There's like a magical barrier that comes over the tower. Like, okay.
Told you not to touch stuff. Nora told you not to touch stuff.
It was a little playful, and she was just like, oh yeah.
It's the truth. Then I guess I don't have any more movement, so it'd be like kind of nice. Possibly.
Well, I mean, you can do an action.
Okay. So
Dude,
then
what if
I
we
like-
just leave Nova like this? And
Yeah.
we just use her as like a cannon and just power blast everything.
Take out the
Then
dark
we just
blade.
kind of tie her up and then we just go over the dark blade and she just like
Who needs an army? Yeah.
freaking nuke we see.
Yo, I got no protests for this.
All of Angortuck is
She
destroyed.
like freaking summons the moon and it crashes.
Nice.
Majora's Mask.
Oh, because like I.
Just grab her by the scarf.
Okay, can I like grab her? Like, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Grab her by. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna choke her, but like, grab her by the scarf and like try and kind of lead her along into the anti-magic
Alright.
area.
You guys need to make an opposed strength test right now.
Oh no.
Nova.
Nova, you gotta.
You gotta roll strength.
Oh.
This would be strength might, probably.
11.
Yeah.
6, I think.
That's
Yeah,
so
you
good.
try grasping onto her scarf, and she just like yanks away, and it just slips out your grasp.
Don't touch me.
All right, Nova, it is your turn.
What am
I
I
am
doing?
strong. You're touching the junk. No.
So how many points of damage does she do to all of
You're
them?
touching the junk.
All right,
She just explodes.
Nova.
Yes.
You turn to Ariza.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
9.
Yeah,
9.
And you see her cast like arcane blast, but it's twice as powerful as before, and it just like
Ooh.
explodes right on you.
It wasn't me.
And
What the heck?
roll
I don't know what
3d6
to
again.
do.
Again.
Did we
Roll
just
again?
knock her out again?
Yeah, that hits.
12.
Dude, Nova's
You
freaking
take
buff
13
one
points of
now.
damage.
Dude, she's got all.
I am all
And
powerful. Bow down to
you
me.
are gonna you're just gonna stay there because you're like wailing into her.
That's really bad.
I'm at 23 health now.
Yeah.
It is
that's
Nora's
really
turn.
bad.
Oh.
Nora just takes a moment to be like, I can't believe this. Like he looks at Thranduil and just like, what? Why? Oh gosh. And he
Yeah.
looks at Kermit and goes, get Ratchick right now, tell him what's up. And that and Nora's just gonna
I was gonna say Kermit's gone for the sake of brevity.
and Nora's just gonna straight up like try tackling you to the floor.
Okay.
You got him.
Take
So-
me down.
Make a strength check.
Oh, I know what I could have done. No, but I didn't want to hurt her.
10.
Yeah, he tackles you to the ground, just pins you there. And that's pretty much his turn. And it's Kermit's turn now. Kermit just books it out of there.
already.
He is running full speed. Top of the round, Thranduil.
How? I have a movement speed of 14. Can I get to her?
Yes. 1, 2, 3,
Try
4,
touching her
5.
and see if anything
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the anti-magic dagger that is still in my possession as we haven't left the tower, and I'm gonna stab her with it.
Alright, roll 3d6.
But I don't know if it'll work though. Cause
It would just be plus my accuracy,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Ouchie.
Ooh. 13. Oh no, that's what I. 14 with my
It
accuracy.
goes through her and into a
I knew it. Yeah, I knew it. He wouldn't be able to do anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
I go?
So now I'm like, wait, what the crap? And then I'm gonna arcane blast her and see if that does something.
Yeah.
12.
Again, it passes through her, hits the floor.
And now I'm like, oh heck.
But you guys also see this too, that he just tries stabbing right into her and it goes through her. And he's like, what on earth? So.
I go?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Can I? Is Ariza right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I just say, take the dagger? And then I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna hold it by the blade and just offer her the handle.
Yep. UA.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my bow up.
Okay, so minor action, you activate.
Activate my lightning bow.
Yep. And you're gonna have to shoot her.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot her.
Is it gonna hurt?
Oh wait, it's gonna hurt.
Okay.
I'm sorry!
Okay.
You like,
I emotionally hurt
you
some people.
big
with my
boy
decisions.
Teresa.
Hurts.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Damage to me.
Yeah.
11, 12 to
It
hit.
was an accident.
Nova, what's your AC? What's your defense?
I also get 2 attacks, don't I?
My defense is 13.
Oh, defense is 13?
Yeah?
You said 12 to hit?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah.
Yeah, it misses.
Dang it!
Ariza, your turn.
Power
Nora
on.
currently has Nova
Bluetooth pairing.
pinned to the ground.
Bluetooth connected.
It wouldn't be possible to like drag her into the
Also,
anti-air.
Thranduil has his dagger towards you.
Oh,
Yeah,
me?
he does.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Thranduil holds his dagger
I
out.
thought I was talking to you.
No.
I guess I'll take the dagger.
Your hand goes through his.
Ooh, I knew it.
Dang it.
He's not actually here.
Ah.
Like, I can't touch the
Can't
dagger.
touch
Can I retcon a little bit and say I moved a little closer?
Yeah.
Like if he drops the dagger, would it?
You don't know.
Hey, Thranduil, next turn you should drop the dagger, see what happens. I want to heal myself.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that.
Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah, unfortunately. So just classic heal.
Healing touch?
Yeah, healing touch. Yeah, you cast it. And then depends on how much magic you want to use. It's 1 to 3, so
3. I'm gonna do 3.
yeah, so roll 3d6. Oh, that's
Nice.
good. 15. And you spend 3 magic.
I guess I just
Stand there.
stand. I mean, like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. All right,
Keep an eye on
Nova, it is
things.
your turn. 17.
Oh, to hit, yes.
man.
Okay, so when does my armor come into play?
That's when you
That's
take
you
damage.
take when
So
you take
su-
damage, you subtract it.
So I minus damage, like damage dealt, I minus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh,
unless you have your yeah.
Just add 5
43.
more on
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Because like I don't ever remember that.
Yeah, that's
And-
fair.
So Ariza, you take 5 points of damage. No, 5. 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And Norad takes 8 points of damage as well. Nova just releases a blast of arcane energy that hits both
knew
you and Nord.
I knew
And in that moment, Nord like loses his grip on Nova,
Oh!
and so she is able to stand back up. And she gonna move this way a little bit.
What the heck?
I think that's as far as it can move.
Push her into the.
Oh,
I don't know, see what
yeah.
happens.
Is this a...
You could do that
magic
kick thing.
barrier, too?
Yes.
Oh, I can drop kick her in
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
It's just your
And
moment.
That'd be epic.
That's your
This is my moment.
Nora is gonna just come back and tackle you again. So make it a strength check.
11.
Nope, he tackles you back down to that ground.
Oh, I can't drop it.
You
Yeah.
can't just kick me though.
Essentially, you just see like Nora get blasted off of you for a moment, then you just start running away. And he just chases you down, like takes you back.
Rugby player over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dude, he also looks
okay.
like a literal skeleton.
Yeah.
It's a Dusknor.
Yeah.
So you know, like Duskull.
Oh,
Or no, Duskull.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Kermit,
I don't
it's
know.
his turn. So Kermit
Kinda
comes
heard that
back
from Dusk.
Yeah.
with Ratchik.
Hey.
But
Yeah.
like,
And that's pretty much all that they can do that turn because they pretty
Yay.
much ran. So you see Ratchik just come like trudging in, and he has like this small like jar.
oh,
going
he's
on
gonna
here.
contain it.
And that's all
Oh,
they
yeah,
can do that
we
turn.
good.
Thranduil, your turn.
I'm dropping the dagger and I'm walking over to Ratchet and I'm just like throwing my hands up in the air, frustrated.
Okay. And that's your turn.
But the Magic Devour dagger is beside Ariza now.
Ariza, yeah. Okay, Yue, your turn.
Can I help? Should I touch her though? Is it gonna flow into me?
I mean,
Don't
Nora's.
risk
I
it.
touched her
Nora's,
scarf, but like.
Nora's touching her and he's
a
fine,
djinn,
but he's a
though.
djinn. And he's got death magic.
See if you can like.
Can I just
boot
like?
her?
Can I like? Does she have like her robes? Kind of. I mean, like her. Like she's got her scarf probably
Like you
trailing
can
on the
grab
ground.
her clothes, yes.
Yeah.
You're
Can I
able to
like
do that.
try to grab one of her clothes and like try to help?
Yep.
Nora keep her down.
So just make just a strength check, just to see how well the grip you got on her.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hey, you get 3 stun points.
12!
Well, you have a decent grip on her.
Got him. Can I taunt her?
Sure.
If you install or distract one opponent within 10 yards of you, you must make an opposed test of your communication versus the target's willpower. If you win, the target suffers a -1 penalty on attack rolls and casting rolls on their next turn.
That's a good one.
Alright. How do you taunt her? How do you get her attention?
Killed your whole family.
Oh my gosh! And with that, she looks to you, just eyes blazing red and just furious.
Killed your whole family.
Yeah.
And it made me happy.
Alright,
Mommy.
No, why?
Ariza, your turn.
3 years.
I guess I pick up. Can I pick up the dagger? Is it corporeal?
Your hand goes through it.
Dang it!
Oh, I'm so chapped.
You better grab that dagger. Actually, no, Nora's gonna get
Oh, I'm grabbing that freaking dagger.
So. Okay. So I want to maybe get closer to kind of. Here.
Yep.
So I'm kind of still like able to help, but I want to. I want to defend.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
So I concentrate on defending yourself this round until the beginning of your next turn. You gain +2 bonus to your defense.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do I roll?
No, you have it.
You
It's
just
okay.
automatically have it.
Alright, it is Nova's turn.
Woo! Power blast. Ariza. Really? It hits Ariza? She's further away than I
8
am.
to hit.
8. No, I've got 13.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You frick.
That hits me too.
18 to hit,
Dang it!
and that's 4 stun points.
What the dump?
Yeah. So, Yue, you take 13 points of damage, and you're knocked prone.
13 points of do I get knocked into the crystal?
Nah, you're just knocked prone. Like,
That would
You're
be
good.
chungus suck.
Oh.
and in that process, you lose your grip.
How much damage?
13.
13?
Yeah. And that is your turn. And now it is Kermit's and Ratchik's turn. So, Kermit just kind of runs up here and he goes, Nova, stop! And he's just kind of saying this hesitantly, like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And you do stop.
I listen to Kermit.
Did he cast stop?
You didn't see anything magical.
Oh, no,
it's the heart
'cause-
kind of magic.
Yeah, it's because he's in control of the tower.
I like my
And
answer
so
better.
Ratchet comes up, and thankfully Nora's holding him down. And
Why couldn't he said stop before he left?
he didn't know what was going on.
Dang now, Kermit.
And so Ratchet and Nora are like looking at each other like, okay, And so together they're like casting a spell and stuff, and all this raw arcane power just gets drawn into this jar, and Nova, all of a sudden your like mind just fixes itself and you're back together, and you're looking up at like 3 very angry people. Whoa! What is that?
Wait. What? I get this?
Yeah, this is you now. You get this forever.
What is it?
Wait.
Can I read it?
Yeah.
Can I read it? I want to read it.
No!
What is this? What is it?
You are now a half Djinn.
Oh!
Kermit's my master now.
Yeah!
Oh, you done effed up now.
Can I read it?
Your master.
Djinn stat additions, you fool!
Wait.
Mystic
What's happening?
replaces
She got
arcane
something.
blast
What
that
happened?
range.
Is she dead? Did she die?
No,
Pretty close.
She's fine.
Uses accuracy, Mystic Blast to hit, deals 2d6 damage, spell power 1, bound, must obey orders from your master Kermit, cannot attack or harm him directly. No.
Nice.
Dang.
Hashtag
I'm
worth
so glad I
it.
didn't touch it.
Yeah, that would suck.
That would have sucked for me.
And
Oh,
so,
man.
Ratchet holds up his hand to help you up, and he has like this nice little jar, and he seals it, and he actually like magically seals it. He's like putting enchantment upon enchantment on this jar.
Yeah. So there's no more floating magic.
No, all of it is in there, and it's still like very playful and like jumping around and stuff.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's like nothing happened. And do you take his hand? Ratchet's like holding up.
I'm
his
gonna
hand.
take it.
Yeah, and Ratchet helps you up gently. You know, it's very kind, very gentle.
There's like funny joke, and he opens the jar and shoves your hand in it.
And so Ratchet kind of goes down to your belt, and he like is tying this jar around it, just making sure it's very secure. And he said, and Ratchet's like, "Please don't break this jar," and he just walks away. Like Ratchet's just.
I go pick up the dagger.
Is her like soul in there?
Yeah,
or
I'm a
something?
bit nervous.
Power off.
Kermit comes up, and he goes,
Power on.
"So,
Bluetooth pairing.
from what I hear,
Bluetooth connected.
when Julog died, he died in the tower, and his magic was released into the tower. And I guess it's a thing here that from the previous wizard's magic, they create new Jinn. And usually it's kind of with a dead body, but it's a living person. So, yeah, that magic is technically Julog's magic in raw form. It's not Julog, like Julog's dead. But, I guess so long as I live, you serve me.
I'm gonna hug Kermit.
And he's just like, oh thank goodness. Like,
Yeah.
You just like try to kill him.
Why
is it working?
Yeah, I couldn't anyway. No, I
And he's
hugged
just
him.
like, it's okay, you know, like I know you're your own person, you know, who has a life, so I'll let you do whatever, type of thing. And so, yeah, that just happened.
Dude, if Kermit ever goes evil, we have to kill you and
It's okay.
Kermit.
I'll kill myself.
Wait, we should be able to do that? Unless Kermit said you weren't allowed to.
And Kermit's like, I think, well, this was an adventure.
Yeah.
We just wanted to see the room, and now Nova's a half Djinn.
Yeah, like appearance-wise, she isn't too much different. Although her hair is like kind of has streaks of white going through it and are kind of glowing a little bit.
Man,
like
I
the
gotta
moon.
change my character right now.
Sorry.
Ooh, fancy.
And like I said before, her tattoos are like much more like connected and like a little. They look like heckin' cool, but it's a little weird.
Yeah.
So
Do I have to change my art again?
yeah, and they've actually like gone down like over the bridge of her nose
Whoa!
and a little bit down along her chin.
Well, I have to change it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it's good. It's very.
Power level over 9,000.
Oh my goodness.
I'm very quiet during this time. I've shut up. I'm not talking to
Nobody's
you.
Why?
a buff boy.
Slug her in the face. Is it going to like hurt Kermit? Is there like, oh no.
You don't know.
Is there like a connection?
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
you get the sense like yeah, just roll an intelligence arcane lore check.
Can I?
8.
What?
11. Wait.
What?
Can I?
Yeah, 11.
Okay.
Kind of.
Oh no.
I kind of like look at the crystal, not touch it.
Yeah.
Not get like too close to it.
Yes.
But like close enough where I'm not observing it from a distance. I'm like kind of like
Yeah.
like a little close to it, but like if I reach my hand out, I still wouldn't be able to touch it.
Okay. Yeah.
Like it'd be like
Kind
right
of arms
there.
length.
Yeah,
Arms length.
the crystal's
distance.
right here. I'm full arms length, and my hand's like right here.
So you know that Jinn are just meant to like serve their masters upon death. So if they get hurt, it doesn't like hurt the master.
Okay.
It's just like they're literally magically bound to this person.
Does this mean that if I like die, I'll still be a djinn?
You don't know.
Okay. You could live forever, bro.
I don't. That's
Oh,
not.
heckin' yes!
No.
You'd be crazy moon elf. The djinn.
The word is like just furious.
I think we.
I'm not. I'm just.
And
quiet.
he's
I'm
just
not talking to anybody.
and he's like both furious and yet admiring you at the same time.
like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like, I can't believe you, and he's like looking at your hair just like very intricately, and he's just like looking at your tattoos while like giving you a lecture. It's like the weirdest like
Yeah.
contrast ever.
Just straight faces. He's like proud of me.
Yeah. So,
Think we found our new Fairtala.
and he's
One word
and
rings
he's
out in
just
Noah's
like,
mind.
don't ever,
Regret.
ever,
fool.
ever break open this jar. You will go crazy, and no one's gonna be there to help you. And I just hope you explode. He's just like,
Can I
What?
ask if he has one? Does he have a jar?
he goes, no, all this is me.
Uh-huh.
All of this beautiful, beautiful
Oh no.
human being,
No,
not human being.
disgusting. His face is literally like sunken in. It's
No,
like-
he has his hood up, like his cloak.
Well,
like,
yeah.
like the red wizard people. From,
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you can't see his face. But
Yeah, I know. So you just see like
You
this
know, when
black hood,
when
just
we-
like like
You
just
know,
telling the
when
host
we first
figure
saw him,
they
as a
can't even see.
dude on the ground with the knife in him. He was
Yeah.
a corpse, pretty much.
Yeah, it was awful.
I'm gonna storm over, pick up my dagger, and then I'm gonna walk over to Kermit and just be like, why the heck wasn't I accepted?
Kermit is kind of just says, I don't really know. It's not really up to me. It's up to the guy who built this floor. And if he doesn't judge you as one of character who should have entered the room, then I guess you can't really see what's in here, not the real things. And then he looks over to Nova and he goes, but I guess that doesn't work sometimes either.
Hey, maybe like somewhere down the line, like we're all almost dead, and you pull that spell out and you save the day, and then we're like, man, if she didn't get magic juiced, we'd be
Yeah, that's true.
like, dead. So I don't know. Maybe it's got good. Maybe down the line, as you level up, you get cooler perks with it.
Just say something though. I
What?
mean, okay,
Does it
so
sound
back in that
familiar?
the
vision?
the vision.
Are you gonna talk about the vision with Yue when she had the freaking
jar?
the jar?
Yes.
It's not the same thing.
It's different.
It's
It's
very,
okay,
it's very
good,
much
good.
different.
I'm gonna tell you
No,
right
this-
now. I know exactly what that's
yeah,
about.
so it's not.
And it's nowhere
Okay,
near
good.
the
Yeah,
same
so
thing.
this is very much like raw arcane form.
Yeah.
And this is actually in a way very interesting to you, Ariza, because you've heard of like when Fate Definition
Great.
Arcana was released upon the world, you're like, huh, I can see why people went insane now.
Yeah.
Like, you know? And this was just like raw, like not really arcane focused
Yeah.
Right.
magic.
I mean,
And it is like freaking wrecked.
I see why they pump it into dead bodies, man. What does the crystal look like? Can I try seeing into it more? Like in between the.
Oh, sure.
Is there just more crystal?
It's just more crystal.
Is there like some cool glowing core or something, or is it just crystal?
It's just crystal.
What the heck? Is there
Like, it all
anything?
glows,
Is there anything
definitely.
underneath the crystal? Like, is it floating?
It goes into the ground.
Can I? Does it like? Are there gaps in the ground where I can like see in between?
It melts into the floor.
Oh, what the heck? I want to touch it, but I'm not stupid.
Please don't touch it.
Dang it! No, Yue wouldn't touch it. She's big.
Yeah,
smarter
and
than her.
Nord is sort of
Then we'd
like,
have 2 people under Kermit's command.
Yeah, I'll move away from
he's like low-key explaining a few things now, so he's like, yeah, that crystal's where Jin come out of, so please, just don't. He's just like so done with the world.
Dude, what if no one touches it? Well,
No!
what if the Jin thing gets sucked in and then she's cured?
I don't think Noah's gonna get anywhere near the crystal with Nord like breathing down her neck.
What if she just
She's not
sprints
even
for it?
listening to any of
She's
this.
like
She's
just
just offering, staring off in the
hugs
distance.
the crystal. She just gets absorbed in the crystal.
roll a new character.
Alright.
Nova's gone.
Kermit's like, well, I mean, I guess we should we just leave the room? Like, yeah, maybe we should.
Probably.
Really wanted to check out.
What else is there? Oh yeah.
There's books.
Yeah, there's books.
Okay.
I'm just
I'm
gonna.
gonna go-
Where's
Yeah,
the
go
entrance?
ahead.
Is this the entrance?
I'd
Is
like
there an
to-
entrance?
Yeah, the entrance is like over here.
I'm going to sort of chill by the entrance.
Yeah, and I think
sort of
Nord's
away
just gonna lead you out of the room now, Nova.
Mhm.
And he's just gonna take you to Ebby. And
I like
you're-
that.
And
Ebby will comfort me.
Dude,
Yeah.
you and Abby are like sisters now.
Okay, that's the
Half-sisters.
best news I've heard all day.
yeah, and Ebby, like her, like somehow she just knows exactly what went on with you the moment you entered the room, and it's both like mild concern, but also like why, you know? Like even she's like,
That's
you know,
when Ebby's judging me.
like
That's the worst.
she just kind of comes over and just gives you a hug, and just sort of pats your back like it's okay, like this is okay, this is fine. It's just sort of like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those. But like, it's still one of those things, like, I'm still on your side, but like, that's a little out there, man, you know?
Oh man.
And so she just takes you to one of the beds and just sort of like sits next to you and holds your hand.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. And you see, like, in the other bed, Excelia's awake. She's now, like, sobbing to Millie's arms because she just heard that Julog's dead.
Oh.
Yeah. So. Alright, what'd you get?
I didn't even roll. Let's see if it's good.
Teresa, what'd you get?
9, 10. Is it 11 or intelligence or perception?
Intelligence, arcane lore.
That's gotta be the next feat, I guess. 13? 13.
Okay. You open up, like, these books one by one, just sort of, like, comparing them. And they are all written in that celestial language. And with that check, you obviously make the connection that these are, like, this is Forbidden Arcana. And Forbidden Arcana is that, like, magic that is only, like, casted by the lords and ladies.
Whoa.
Or descendants of lords and ladies.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just kind of like the whole shelf.
The whole shelf.
Okay.
And it's just like you can't comprehend it, and as you're trying to like read this because it's sort of like very interesting, and it's like your mind is sinking deeper and deeper into it, and it's only Nord putting his hand on your shoulder just like, I wouldn't. That he kind of snaps you out of it. Yeah.
Nope. The celestial is kind of the same celestial in the blue book? Or is it kind of like a different dial? Oh, it's the same.
It's
Okay.
very similar. Yeah.
So what was that one? This was a bookshelf?
This was also a bookshelf.
Oh, 15?
Yeah. This section is on soul curses.
Oh, interesting.
So, or soul spells, I guess. So
Grab that. Wait, no, I can't
Can
keep
I
it.
get
So
Franny in here?
That's his plan.
Grandual?
Yes.
Are
I mean,
Nova's
you can call them over.
are Nova's tattoos permanently like lighter and glowing now?
They're slightly glowing, yes, now.
All the time?
All the time.
All right.
Heckin' yes!
So may or may not be good. May not be a good thing because it's Elgar magical creatures are outlawed, and now Nova's looking a little bit on the glowy side. So,
Perverted
Like, does it
worship.
glow through clothes? Or is it just...
I mean, if you wear like a nice like cloak, you're
Okay,
good.
okay.
But if you're like
Oh, yeah.
a thin layer, it's like
Yeah.
it's gonna show.
Oh,
Not
that's
a
on her
bad
face too, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you just put up a hood
Yeah.
and she has long hair, so it's very easy to cover up in some ways. Alright, so Ariza calls you over Thranduil because she found some books on soul curses.
Power off.
You're welcome.
Power off.
Sorry. Ariza calls me over.
Do I hear
Power
her
on.
call on soul
Bluetooth
curses?
pairing.
Yeah.
Can I kind of sidle over
Yeah.
as well?
Bluetooth connected.
Ariza found a bookshelf on soul curses.
Oh! I traced over.
Alright.
I don't walk over. I trace.
She was.
I trace.
Alright, so
Aggressive.
soul curses or soul spells can be casted in two ways. It can be by a powerful magic user, or someone who converts their soul into arcane energy, giving no limits to the spell they are casting, but ties their soul to something or someone, or their soul will be lost forever. There is rumored also a third way in which, in a very desperate situation, they call out to their deity, and their deity will, like, cast a spell for them, and will tie their soul to something in return, or use up some of their soul.
Oh!
So this is
Does
soul magic. This is different from, like, the soul fabricals you guys have come across. This is you, like, using your soul as magic, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds very familiar for you. Like the third option, probably.
What was the third option again?
That you call upon a deity.
Where a
in, like,
deity
very
does it?
desperate situation.
Oh,
and casts a
gosh.
spell for you, binding your soul to something.
Would I know
Is there any
possibly if
Part-
there was one?
It could be any of them.
Okay, gotcha.
Did
So-
I do that by accident in 2? Oh.
Do I just
dang.
assume? I can't remember. I don't even know where my.
Does it say anywhere how to remove a soul curse?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. It just goes on more to, like, just constant warnings of, like, there is always a price to pay with soul spells. Like, you are using your soul for something, so there is a very good chance you're going to, like, destroy or bind it to something you don't want it to be bound to, you know. And one of the most common side effects is, like, a very slow and painful death of the caster. If their soul has been used for it.
Oh dang.
You know, and it's just been expended. Some soul curses can remain dormant and can only be activated by some sort of ritual that usually involves the original, like, casting of the spell. It's hard to tell. Sometimes it's like a physical, like, hand gestures or saying a word or a combination of it, or using, like, an arcane artifact used to cast a spell in the first place. It's very, like, all over the place of what could be used. But in order to activate it, it usually involves, like, shedding the blood of an individual who has this curse on them. So, removing a curse, it is nearly impossible for various reasons. But the two ways that are known-ish or have been heard of in legends or tales is that if the original spellcaster removes a curse, but it's kind of difficult in the first place anyway, because, like, they cast the spell, which means they're probably dead too. And the second way is that if they, like, were to die and resurrect, there's a very slim chance that the curse just kind of, like, slips off of them, or the spell, because they technically died and the curse is no longer applicable to them. But it's
Which
extremely
happened
rare.
to me.
Which happened to you because you rolled 666.
Got him.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've just been rolling my dice here and I've already rolled like 3 all ones, so I think it's balancing out.
So that's kind of what you find.
Okay.
Okay.
So in theory,
Kind of
if I was
makes
to become a powerful caster, I could technically curse the Eileen, but the other way around. Like,
Yeah.
do it like a double curse kind of. In theory.
I mean, it is. It's kind of hard because there haven't really been tales of people, like, counteracting soul curses with soul curses. Because usually you don't want to cast in the first place. And the second thing is that it's very rare for someone to actually know that they have a soul curse on them.
Actually?
Like,
Okay.
It's just sort of like if you were there at the time, then yeah, obviously you would know because something happened, or you know. But yeah, just to see it is rare. Yeah, that's pretty much all you get from that.
Okay.
That's kind of just the whole bookshelf is like dedicated to that sort of stuff.
It's dedicated towards that. There are sections that sort of tell of like specific rituals of how to perform soul curses, but it's just like way too advanced for you.
Can I try looking at it?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll?
Yep.
It's a 9. Is it intelligence?
Yeah. Intelligence, arcane lore.
10.
Yeah, you're surprised that Reese even got that out of the books.
Do I see... Okay, even though I rolled crap, do I see something that looks familiar?
I mean, you do see some drawings of like known soul curses, I guess, like because everyone who is soul cursed has like a mark, usually like on their arm or like shoulder, that kind of thing.
Do I see one that I recognize?
Yeah, that's very similar, and it's usually like binding the soul to like someone else or to an object. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
Does it say?
Are all marks different per curse, or is there like if you have a soul curse, you just have one mark?
Like the purpose of it is different, so it's like binding your soul to an object or a person is like one symbol. If it's like so, it's like depending on the general purpose, they're different symbols.
If we search through these books, like do they have these symbols in them? Like, could I see if I could find a match in one of these books?
Well, like you're seeing Ariza like read from these books and finding information, but they are blank to you.
Could I... Ariza, could you look through these books first?
I can certainly try.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, it's not gonna work. That's intelligence?
Yeah, arcane lore.
13?
What were you looking for?
Kind of,
For a match or something close to the curse, the mark that I had.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for you because...
Like, just trying to, like, describe it to her.
Yeah, this is just also new to you, so even you're trying to... Like, you're having difficulties already trying to determine the differences in the symbols and what they look like. But, yeah, you can't really tell.
Can I see the mark that was placed on my hand?
From the statue? Yeah, you don't see anything that matches. It just looks like it's sort of like you have access to this room now.
Okay, so like that's not a soul curse.
Yeah, but you do notice that like you have the mark on your hand, but Yue has a mark on her shoulder.
Right.
And from the descriptions, it sounds like a freaking soul curse going on here. She doesn't have a mark on her hand. So somehow she is able to enter the room.
She might get a soul curse, but I don't? Sorry.
No, it isn't. Like, the mark on the hand is a statue giving you permission to enter the room. But you looking at Yue shows that she did not have permission to enter the room, but she has a mark on her shoulder that looks similar to the soul curse symbols that you've been looking at.
Okay.
So she's able to enter the room. So.
Oh, cool.
Springtime.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, can we dip out of the tower?
Is there really anything else?
Just so
is there anything else we need to do in the tower?
Please.
This was just sort of like, hey, you guys want to check out this floor on like Arcana and magic that haven't been heard of in like 700 years.
Yeah,
so you guys
sure.
were like,
and then stuff happened. Whoops.
So, like, essentially, this is just like bonus round.
Just for kicks.
So.
And then it turned out to, drastically change.
Yeah, the next step is trying to figure out what we want to do.
Yeah, so...
let's get out of the tower first, please.
Yeah.
We've been here for a long time.
Yeah. So, Millie and Excelia just decided to chill in the tower.
Okay.
And
they're gonna leave when they're ready.
Yeah, and Kermit walks you guys out, and like you see as Kermit's walking down the tower, because when this whole thing began, there's like a big arcane crystal on the first floor and all the runes going up. As he's going down the floors, the arcane runes are going down as well. Like the security system of the tower is shutting down. And right before the first floor, the main floor that had the shifting rooms and stuff, you see a empty floor with a small table and a baby plant.
Nice.
And Kermit just kind of goes over and like quickly waters, and he's like sort of whispering to the plant a little bit, and then he comes back.
Dylan was probably like, talk to the plant. Don't do it.
And so
Yeah, I can imagine
you
it.
guys
It's an
surmise that
unusual
Kermit
small
has been
distance.
taking very good care of Carlisle.
Oh.
And
That's good.
he has a floor to pretty much spend the rest of his life constructing and doing whatever he wants.
Hey, is there nothing on the floor?
There's nothing except for
Yeah,
like the small like side table and the plant.
Nice.
So, and you guys reach the first floor, and the rooms like go back into the crystal, and the crystal itself lowers into the tower, and the floor is just normal again.
Oh, so the crystal was the kind of security.
Yeah, and you see the door appear on the first floor, and you guys are able to leave the tower.
Yep, I'm gone. I'm already. The second the door appeared, I opened the door and I pretty much almost ran outside.
You step out, and you are surrounded by Iron Tusk and Dwarven Guard.
Can we see this through the door?
Yeah.
Well, I was the only one that left.
You see
Okay,
Yue
so-
take like 2 steps out, and she's like. And they all have like,
instantly-
spears and swords pointing at you.
Yeah, I assume. Oh, duck.
I cast illusionary guise.
Yeah.
Just your regularized human jewel.
Alright.
Just human, like plain clothing.
Yeah.
Just super.
Alright. So do you all kind of walk out of the tower?
I was going to say goodbye to
You still
Nora
can.
and everybody.
Because I mean,
Okay.
you're just.
Yeah.
I guess I just do that.
So you guys stop
yeah,
along
yeah.
the way and you say goodbye and
okay.
stuff. And like Abby just gives you all great big hugs, and Adeline tells you all how you're gonna die. And she points to Nova and goes, "I knew it! Stupidity!" You know?
Oh, man.
My goodbye to Kermit is call me if you need us. And then I leave.
Alright. And yeah, Kermit just kind of gives you each kind of like hugs or pats on the shoulders, like especially for you. He doesn't hug you; he just gives you a pat on the shoulder. And
Got him.
Nova, as you're sort of like walking down the last like flight of stairs, in the back of your mind you hear, "Hey, what's up?"
Hi.
Well, this is quite an interesting conundrum we find ourselves in, eh?
What the heck?
Are you saying this out loud?
Oh, in my head.
He goes, I don't really know if I have a name. It's a little weird. What do you think? What's a good name?
I don't know, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. I like the J sound. The J sounds good. What about? Like, I need to think on it for a bit. Like maybe Joachim. Do you like that name? I like that name. That's a good name. I'm Joachim. Call me Joe.
Joe.
Joachim. Sounds like Jehoiachin.
So this is going to be an interesting partnership, I guess. Or
Why are
whatever.
you in my head?
Why are you in my head?
Power off.
Oh. This just keeps getting worse.
She goes, look, I was just chilling. Like, I liked that room, and then all of a sudden you like poked me, and now, like, what's going on, man?
Were you
Bluetooth
in
pairing.
Julog Ten's head?
Bluetooth connected.
Who's Julog? Goes, you know what? It's fine. I'm a little tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. Here, you just chill. We'll talk later. And he's just the last thing you hear him whisper is like,
So uncomfortable.
I hate this so much. I'd rather die.
Worst neighbor ever.
Can I? Is Norad there? Can I talk to him?
you guys just sort of, this is you like walking down the stairs, so you already said goodbye to everyone on the 3rd floor.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no chance.
Well, I think going up and telling Nora that like I hear a voice is not gonna.
Oh my god.
I don't want to be alone.
Oh,
You're not
good
alone.
night. Yeah, there you go. You never will be alone ever again.
So, that happened. Okay,
I'm not
so,
telling any of them about the voice though.
Yep.
Yeah,
so fast forwarding back to here. Yeah, so you are stalked by like a whole bunch of Dwarven Guard and Iron Tusk. And you hear you hear a voice shouting, "Alright, everyone in there come up, hands up, weapons down, like no business, like
someone else
no
has
funny
it in my
business type of stuff."
Yeah.
So Yue's already up, so they like kind of pull you further ahead so that they're giving room for people to come out. You'll leave the tower.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah. And Kermit also kind of follows you guys as well. And so you are all surrounded by Dwarven Guard and Iron Tusk. You do see Thin Rial, who is like the guiding star priest that you guys met with Julog, and he was telling you about Eludru's tomb. So he recognizes you all and goes, "Oh no, it's okay, they're fine. Like this isn't Dwarven, not Dwarven. This isn't Darkblade, you know." And you see a female dwarf, who's like, "All right." She goes, "Okay, weapons down. They're fine." And they're just, this woman's just like, you can tell she's having like the worst day ever.
Yep.
And you can also see like to the side, there's like bodies, and you recognize that they're Darkblade bodies as well. And you also hear a shout through a crowd like, "Got 2 more." And you turn around and you see a dragonborn, a bronze dragonborn, with like this epic like one-handed sword. And everyone except for Ariza recognizes the Zaflin Alinthi Vanifair, who is also dragging
We recognize you. Oh, is that the priest? That's the priest guy we saw, right?
I'm rolling myself a self-discipline check to see if I like actually like don't just lose my crap. Oh no.
Okay.
It's a 12.
Oh.
No. I just stare at her, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just flabbergasted.
Yeah. And you can see that she's dragging behind her like a live Alinthi, not Alinthi, a live Darkblade who has like 4 arrows in his legs.
Oh.
Like she's like not happy either.
Oh my god.
And instantly this one dwarven woman who looks like she's in charge sees the Dragonborn and sees this whole, like, all the Iron Tasks. She goes,
Suspicion
"All right,
of violence."
ITs, into the tower." And she's like, where's the wizard? Like, is there a wizard here? And Kermit's like, "Yeah, that's me. I guess I can go and make sure." He goes, "Yeah, all right. Go in there, check out, make sure there's any, like, Darkblade or, like, drag their bodies out." Yeah, and she just instantly sends all the orcs in, because some of them are looking, and they're already raising their weapons towards this Dragonborn, just pure hate in their eyes. But they reluctantly listen and go into the tower. And,
Does Vanifer go into the tower?
Pardon?
Does Vanifer go in?
No, Vanifair and this Dragonborn, like, approaches them all, and she, like, drops the leg of that she was dragging. This leg is, like, busted and stuff. She goes, "All right, I think that's the last of them." And she looks to, what's his face? Thanin, and she goes, that's all of them, right? And he says, "I think so, yeah, I don't see any more, so..." And you see that he's, like, in the middle of casting a spell, and you can tell that he's, like, scrying right now. And he has, like, a dark blade symbol in his hand, and it looks like he's using that to try and track them down in the city. And she goes, "Good." And Vanifair just, like, puts her arrows away and, like, her bow, and she's just, like, she's so done. And the Dragonborn approaches you all, and he goes, "I assume you are Julog's associates?"
Yes.
More like we're.
And he just, like, understanding comes over and goes, "All right." And he looks to the woman, the dwarven woman. He goes, do you have a place?" And she goes, "Yeah, there's my office. We'll go talk there." And she, like, gives orders to her men, the dwarven guard, to, like, "All right, take up the bodies, bring them, like, bury them somewhere. I don't know. Like, we'll search them, deal with them. Take prisoners to the prison, you know." And she says, we'll deal with this later. Yeah. And so she starts leading you guys away to her office, and that's where we're gonna end.
So this is obviously after the end of the session. It's me again, hello. I found this a lot of fun to do. I highly enjoyed it, and I'm so glad that we recorded it because it is hilarious listening back to, and so I hope we could potentially keep it going. If not, that's fine. I'm okay with it. You know, less work on me, but you know, I enjoy doing this, so it's okay. So I do want to mention a couple things. Yue's necklace, that whole section sounds really confusing, and I'm sorry because I think I screwed up while editing. Essentially, Yue, the necklace came from Julog's study. You guys discovered it in his drawer along with all the documents and found a letter in this necklace from someone. And this session you have discovered that you can send a letter back, presumably. So we'll see where that goes. The second thing has to do with the dagger. Sorry, Thranduil, that thing's gone the moment you left the tower. I didn't mention it in the session because I forgot, but I'm saying it here now in case I don't mention it next session. So you can erase that from your inventory. So yeah, that's basically it. I am excited for the next session, and I guess I will see you guys Friday where you decide where you want to go next. Yeah, you got a number of places to go, so maybe take down the Dark Blade, maybe go to Trundle, maybe to other places. We will see, but the world as of this point is yours to explore.